advice from anybody who gon' tell me how to do it if they never even did it right. These days I don't waste a minute of my time reminiscing on regrets of the past. That's a different life. These days I don't need nobody's validation. These days I don't need nobody's invitation. These days I don't tell nobody what I'm doing. I just do it. If I fail, keep it pushing till I get it right. Yeah, these days I've been wide awake, I never sleep late. Got a lot to do, I treat a Sunday like a weekday. Do it for my son, set the table, I need 3 plates. Have my cake and eat it, baby, don't forget the cheesecake. Got it, yeah, they know I got it. Confidence contagious, so the ones around me caught it. Everybody waiting on me, hoping I'ma drop it. I feel like all this weight is on me, still I'm never stopping. No, that is not a, yeah, pushing myself to the limit. I set a goal, but still I never feel enough when I get it. Cause when I go and all these feelings overflow to the ceiling, it's like a hole just open up and I don't know how to feel it. I tell them, look, I don't make mistakes, the mistakes made me. Drop songs when I write them, I don't.
All right, welcome in.
Focus on the image now, but
welcome in.
A lot of rats taking pics, that's why they say cheese. Lately I've been feeling like there's something off. A lot of friends used to show me love, ain't showing love at all. Yeah, only cheer me on when I was underdog. Running up the numbers, everybody keep on running off. Funny how they wanted me to win until I passed them. Now all of a sudden they be talking in the past tense. He was this, he was that, like I changed.
All right, we good to go. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in.
These days, everybody focus on the he say, she say. Acting up and trying to make a scene like a screenplay. Try to be original, but end up as.
How you guys feeling? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. W's in the chat. Lele said, Daddy, go make the W's. Go make the W's.
These days, I don't take advice from anybody who gon' tell me how to do it if they never even did it right. These days, I don't waste a minute of my time.
All right, I think we're good. I think we're good to go. Who we got? Energy, bringing the energy out here. Let's go. Let's go. What up, Energy? What up, Only Bands? Only Bands in the building. There he is. There he is. What is good? What is good? Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, happy Wednesday. Clubhouse, how we feeling? How we feeling? The Big M is here. What up, OGH? What up, Robert? Ryder in the house. Let's go. What up, Cole? Ben Bennett in the building. What up, SK? What's good? What's good? Z Gamer in the house. Let's go. Let's go. What up, Positive Mind? Let's go. The Captain is here. The Captain is here. What up, J Coop? DJ Scratchers in the building. What up, 3 Ants? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, man, we're spinning. We got motion. Lele said, Daddy, go make the W's. Let's go. Let's go. Welcome in. Welcome in. What up, Rich? Good to see you guys. Good to see y'all. Just give me a moment so I can get myself a little organized here. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're doing well. Let's take a look, man. We got a good day ahead of us. We got some news coming out here, and it should be a fun day here. What up, Lucas? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Wokey. Wokey. All right. What up, Price Action Kev? YouTube, where y'all at? What up, Vic? What's good? What's good? How you guys feeling? How you guys feeling? Great to see y'all. What up, Badio Life? Noobs in the house. What's up, noobs? I'm here also. Gone. COB, Cobe something. I'll see you on the next one. I'll see you on the next one. All right. Let's get into it. You guys ready? Let's go ahead and do it, man. I'm happy to be here today. I am excited about a brand new day ahead of us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Stephen B is in the building, so that means we can get started. What up, Certified? Let's go ahead and do it. Let's give thanks for the opportunity to do this, my friends, and then we will begin here, all right? Let's do it. Father God, we thank you so much for all that you've given us. We thank you for the blessing to be able to be here and show up here every day. I just thank you for the internet. Thank you that we can connect with like-minded individuals all across the world. I pray that these sessions would just plant seeds in the hearts and minds of others to help them go after their own greatness. So Lord, we thank you for using us and using this stream to impact, inspire, uplift, and change the lives of people from all over the world. We thank you for the work that's being done, for it is harvest time. So we give you the glory. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All around the world. Yeah. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let me lower the music just a little bit, and let's jump into the session here today. Amen. Amen. Let's go. Let's go. I'm happy to be here with y'all. Let's do it. Let's talk about today. Today is March 3rd, and it's another day, another opportunity for us to come together, to be grateful, to be patient, to be disciplined, right? And to really get the job done here today. So March 3rd, as you can see, we have, where is this? I'm sorry. Today's March 4th. March 4th. Let's get it together. There we go. Nothing. I was just fooling with y'all, you know. March 4th here today. We got ADP coming in, so I think this already came in. We got green numbers here on the dollar, so we'll see if that wants to push gold around a little bit. Do we get a nice push down? Looks like they were expecting 50 coming from -1. Oh my God, -11. Yeah, so this should be good to push the market around. So pretty drastic change here in the numbers. We're also going to have more news coming in at 10 a.m. So that'll be a little bit later. You have a lot of stuff here today. So should be pretty interesting. Today is like the main, I would say the first day of the week where we really get cooking here volatility wise. So let's do it. You guys ready? Time to open up the charts. Time to open them up. My favorite part of the day. Yeah, let's get into it here. Let me go back up to the daily. And let's go. Let's lock in. You guys you ready to lock in like Philippe? Who's ready? Philippe mode. That's what we're calling it these days. Philippe mode. Someone in the Discord said, "Yo, Nick, I'm locked in like Philippe." Honestly, I had to think about that for a couple seconds. I'm like, locked in like Philippe. Locked in like Philippe. I get it. I get it now. So can we all get into Philippe mode here? Yeah. And do this breakdown, and let's just pay attention here, man. I think some of the answers that you're looking for in life or in trading might just be able to be found here today, not just randomly, but today here. So how's the music? Let me know before I get started, and let's go in Philippe mode here. Yeah, I think the music should be good, but you guys let me know before I start. Talk to me. Shane, we good? Yeah. Okay. All right, cool. All right, let's do it then. Let's talk about Goldie here. So this is the daily time frame. Let's move this a little bit up. And we're looking at, let's just track back just a little bit, and let's talk about where we came from. So we had, obviously we had this range here. We won't go too far back, but we had this little range here where price kind of was consolidating in this overall zone. You did get a candle to break out, right? This candle right here. If we look left, we had all that clean traffic, but we kind of closed very awkwardly, right? That candle closed with no top wick on it, and not the best candle, but that was Friday's candle. A lot of stuff happened over the weekend to where you gapped up. You basically filled the range. If we look left, right, we kind of filled that range at that point, and then was able to reject that zone. So we get that rejection here. Next candle moves bearish, which was yesterday's daily candle, and it looks like we have closed below this range here. So we are closing below this overall range. Therefore, we are in the new range now, which is down here. So you got all this clean traffic coming down here on gold. You got a wick to fill. The current candle is possibly making a top wick, right? We're kind of trying to re-enter into that previous range. But if all goes well here today, then we may see this daily candle start to move down, right? As I was saying in the Asian session last night, if this was a 30-minute time frame, we would be likely to have sell stops on the break of the low, would we not here, right, for a nice breakout below the range. So could we see that potential move down on the daily candle today? I don't know. We'll see. The last so far we've gone through Asian session and the London session, and it doesn't look like price has really attempted to move down much. So I'll have to look at the lower time frames, but could New York session be where this daily candle now starts to melt off here and break its own low? So we'll see about that. I am open for buys though. I'm open for sells here as well. So let's go down to the 4-hour and try and get some better guidance here. So 4-hour time frame, struggling in this overall area here, right? So you have this zone right here, which we wicked out of it. We're closing in it. So yeah, I mean it's a tough area to be for the 4-hour. You're a bit overextended. You're coming off of a daily bearish closure. So we don't know, right, if this wants to be the top wick, right? If this move up on the 4-hour right here is designed to just be the previous daily's top wick, right, coming on up so we can move back down, or what we want to do here, right? So as we approach this zone, definitely want to see what candles are looking like on the lower time frame to see if we have any sort of rejection, right? Because let me bring that back again, that daily time frame, because if we are getting some rejection right, in this overall zone here, that means that the daily wick is sitting here, right? So if we can anticipate that we're rejecting on the 4 hour, that means that we can snipe some sells from right here on these highs, right? As this candle potentially, you know, starts to move back down for that daily candle to flip bearish today. So could we get involved here in the New York session up top on that daily top wick? We'll see. 4 hours so far is still bullish, but let's keep in mind the daily, and let's also keep in mind the range that we're coming into right now. All right, let's drop down to the 1 hour here. Let's see what's cooking. So again, the reason I am open for buys as well and sells is because you also have this 4 hour candle that is technically bullish here. So open for buys, open for sells. Let's see how the 1 hour candle looks. 1 hour is just not really doing much. It looks like we're trying to, came up, consolidated, came up, retest, and now we may continue moving bullish here. So let's take a look at the 30 minute. 30 minute also trying to make its way back up. You got some resistance here. Let's mark that off at 5207. So that's kind of our range. Let's peek at the 15, and yeah, let's just see what happens up here. You have some more clean range to move up, very, very clean actually, like 250 pips up there. So if we can get some sort of maybe like a support to form, support, something like this, maybe candle closure, and then a nice clean bullish candle above, I think at that point we could probably look towards re-breaking that 4 hour high there and continuing up, right, and filling this range to the left, and then maybe even continuing up even higher, because that would also be the daily and the 4 hour highs being broken at that point, and that's where price should get a bit of a push. So we'll see what's going to happen here. 30 minute though, 30 minute is not bad, especially if we get closures back below 72 here. You got all this clean range. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. That'll be the 4 hour re-breaking its own low as well. So I really like sells from over there. So if we can get maybe closures below 72, that'd be great. And then anything above 10 should work as long as we get a resistance. That means like we need that market structure. So that means if we do get above 52.10 right now on this candle, you probably won't see me getting involved in that trade, right? But if we can get some sort of support to form in this area on a lower time frame, right, like the 15 minute, get a bearish closure here and then a closure, okay, that's where you'll probably see me step into that buy. But other than that, I'm gonna have to wait on structure and a closure above, or a nice clean candle closing below 51.72, re-breaking that 4 hour low, and then at that point we should continue down, right? Especially with the green numbers on the dollar here today. We'll see what gold has in store. But yeah, that's it. A lot of movement to the downside if this daily candle really wants to move bearish today. So again, it's still up in the air. We'll watch as the 4 hour candle does its thing, and if this 4 hour candle shows us those signs like breaking its own low, right, and then we close below on the 30, then those are signs that this daily candle is going to want to move down now, potentially break its own low, and then continue filling that wick here, right? So we'll be here. We'll be stalking. We'll see what's up. Buys are good. I love the break of the 4 hour highs again. Just need structure on that. So until we get structure, I'm going to stay off the buy, wait on the potential sell here, and then we go from there. But we get a closure here in 1 minute, and we'll see how we close. I don't think we're going to close above, so let's just hang tight and wait. Yeah, you got it, Philippe. Where are all my Philippes at? No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's go over to NQ here, and let's see what we can come up with here on the NASDAQ. So we're looking for sells in Asian last night. Looks like they did play out. We ended up taking gold instead, but yeah, good stuff. Let's move over to the daily, where everything is completely chopped up on the daily time frame here. So let's take a look. You got a nasty range right here from whatever this is, 39 all the way down to like 08. So just a very, very choppy range, very difficult trading range. As you can see, daily time frame is really struggling, right? Really struggling. So just barcoding, right? Barcoding, consolidating. Let's check out the 4 hour. 4 hour looks like it did close above. Let's go back to that daily real quick. Yeah, daily candle closed bearish here, so probably range 2 buys. Let's see what the 4 hour is going to do. 1 hour looks pretty good to start moving back up like gold. 30-minute gives you the closure. Let's see the 15 here. 15's bearish. Yeah, so I think let's take a look here. Yeah, it's a bit choppy. It's a bit choppy here on NQ. Anytime the daily or the 4-hour is stuck like that and consolidating, you're going to have some confusion on the lower time frame. But what I think we could do is we could potentially wait here, right, for support to form. And then at that point, as long as you remain above 78, you have all this clean traffic to continue moving bullish in. So most likely this move is trying to get up there, right? But it just needs a retracement real quick. So if it can get that retracement, stay above these levels here, then I think we have a nice break, retest, and then a continue to move up. So yeah, I'll wait on that. Buys above 73. Nice strong supports will work really well. And then let's go back to that 4-hour. 4-hour will, yeah, probably gonna need range 2 sells here. So range 2 sells below 69, yeah, 68, 69 there for price to come on down. So we'll see. Range 2 sells or clean buys right at this level here. Honestly, well, I want to pay close attention to this range here, because if we create support, we should move back up. All right, range 2, like break and retest below, then the sells are going to be pretty valid at that point. All right, that's that. Simple stuff. Now we just have to wait. Now we just have to wait. So gold did close below the range here on the 30-minute time frame. Let's hang tight and let's wait for the best opportunity. All right, cool. Hey, how are you? Look at these guys. Look at these guys. They're hungry. They're hungry. Look at them. Look at them. How you doing? How are you? Just wave. Just Stephen B. What made you send this? I'm done. I'm done. Oh man. Lower the music. I asked you guys. I asked y'all about the music. I think it should have been pretty good though. Zoltan, baby. What up, DJ Scratchers? All right, anyways, how you guys doing? How you guys been since New York session yesterday? We took one trade in Asian session. It was a gold sell. That was about it. Took like 120 pips or something and kept it moving. Yeah, kept it moving last night. Oh, let's go. I don't even know how to say your name. But I'm glad your life has changed, my friend. I'm glad it's changed. What up, Riz? The Riz. What's up, Vicky? See, Melly, how are you, brother? Nice little drawdown, too, in yesterday's Asian session. You know, you're going to need that every now and then, right? You don't ever want to shy away from drawdown as long as you're keeping it, keeping your composure, as long as you're not making emotional decisions, right? And making, you know, just decisions based off of feelings or whatnot, and staying composed in your trade, and you'd be all right. Drawdown is good for the soul. Good for the soul. Yay. Yes. Asian session. Yeah. Let me see something here. Asian session trade. Yeah, so it was basically like 30-minute fade. Yeah, so 30-minute fade. Ended up catching the sells on the break of the lows here. It was also the break of the 1-hour low. Break of the, not the previous, but the 15-minute candle before that. And yeah, we had nice clean ranges coming down. We had kind of pushed through this whole range, right? So we had nice clean traffic to move down in. This trade was taken around, I think, 9:45. Yeah, 9:45 p.m. Eastern. And it was lovely. Yeah, we caught 120 pips and just bounced. Yeah, just kept it moving. So yeah, that was it. Nice fade position. Clean move right off that top of that resistance. You can't see the resistance here, but on the 15, it was the zone that we were playing on the 15. So yeah, great trade. Dealt with some drawdown. Can anyone share the 15-minute time frame? I didn't get the screenshot. I know some of y'all got it. I know it. Let's see. Good morning, Gary. What's good, bro? How are you? Green, how we feeling? Spidey in the chat. Let's go. 15-minute does look horrible, but I just want to show them. Yeah, I just want to show. I want to show the management of it. What makes you take the fade? A lot of times it's like the higher time frame candles are either like in a specific target, right? So like two of the main ways that I take the fade and have the most success with it is, let's say this is the 4-hour candle and it's tapping target now, right? So I'll catch it off the target. So basically like I'll catch it from here on the fade and then just, you know, kind of anticipate it coming down, right? So after the 4 hours done and I'm out of the trade, it looks something like that. The other way I'll do it is if, like, let's say the new 4-hour candle starting and I can catch the fade somewhere down here on the lower wick. So let's say I don't get the support that I'm looking for, but I do get something like this, right? Like that, and like those candles make up that new 4-hour low. I will just enter a buy on the break of the highs here because I'm anticipating that if this 4-hour candle is making the low, right, if we get this rejection stuff over here, then and we're bullish technically, right, then I'm expecting us to start moving back up now, right, coming back up and flipping bullish. So I'll set a buy stop for right here and try and, you know, get in this buy from that zone as that 4-hour candle starts to make its way up. Yeah, so those are two main circumstances in which I look for the fade. It's just either target tapped or you're trying to move with the trend, but you're not getting the best support or something. Like, see how like you have it, let's say you have a trend here, right? Price moving up, right? Nice and clean. And then you got candles that are coming down and we're looking for a support, right? So we're just waiting for support to form and we get a candle that closes, let's say like that. So a lot of times if the higher time frame works, meaning like if that example that I just drew up, right, if there's a 4-hour candle, right, and the next 4-hour candle is making a lower wick, this buy right here is the anticipation of that 4-hour candle moving up, right? So the buy, if you look at the 4-hour, you'll notice that the buy would be taken somewhere down here, right, before that candle moved up. So because I know if it's high volume, there's a very high chance that there won't be a support like this for me. So, and I'm okay with that, right? Because I've got enough experience now where I've watched this play out many times. So what I'll do in this case is I won't wait on that support, right? I will take the trade impulsively, so to speak, on the break of the highs here for that anticipation of that 4-hour candle moving up. So does that make sense? My vision is here, right? But my executions are here. Cool. How simple you teach? Yeah, I try. I'm a very simple type of guy. I need to see it simple, you know. So if I can see it simple, I can explain it simply, and hopefully that, you know, it makes sense to others. 15. Yeah, let me see here. 15 minutes. Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, right here. So look at the 15. So we got in, right? So as you've seen, let me show you like the actual trade, right? So this is like the real trade, the real idea, which was 30-minute break of the lows, 1-hour break of the lows here. But what happened is on the 15-minute, so this entry down here is that wick right there, right? So we couldn't really get the entry up here due to just no top wick on this candle. So had to wait for the 30-minute fade, right? Break of the lows, break of the lows. So as we get in this trade, we start to go a little bit in profit, right? It was starting to look good and then started pulling back, pulling back. So the idea was, okay, if this candle closes above and leaves a wick, then we probably got to manage this trade, right? If it doesn't have a wick or anything, then we can keep it and just continue to bank our idea off the 30-minute time frame. So basically that's what we did. You know, candle came up, it did close bullish, but it closed bullish with very little top wick on it. It closed slightly below my zone 2, and then we just waited. You know, in this next candle, the volume was still there to bring us down. We waited, and then, you know, you had some closures here and some closures down here that we were looking at. So yeah, nothing really changed. You know, as we were in drawdown, we just waited, let the trade play out. Once it got down to our break evens, we went break even, partials, nothing really changed, right? Just nothing. So good trade. Yeah, good trade. I'm glad we managed it. For those of you guys that hung on there for those reasons, good job, and way to stay composed while you were in drawdown. Way to stay composed in drawdown. The boys, yo. I like that. El Bombon. I like that background, bro. Okay. Okay. It's going down over there. Let's see. How would I manage that trade? I just explained how I'd manage it. So that's what we did. We just hung tight and stayed in it. And as long as the closures were below, and the fact that we had no top wick was pretty solid. Yes. Got stopped because I sized too big and the drawdown took me out. Stops were too large for my size. Yeah, you see that? So got stopped out because sized up too big. So he couldn't use the same stops that I used, right? Because they were just a little bit too big. So anytime you run into that situation, just try and lower your size, because again, you'd rather make money, right? Would you rather make a little bit of money or no money? Sometimes, right? You'd rather probably make a little bit of money. So it's okay to lower your size and continue to practice taking good quality setups, you know? What happened, King Man? What happened? Hey, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Say hi to everyone. Say, yeah, no need to cry. Let's toughen up. Hey, give me a sec. I'll be right back. All right, little scruffle between the boys. Something light. Have to go in there. I don't want to give you. Don't be giving your mama a hard time. Oh, no. All right, where do we leave off? Every time I take an L on a trade, I remember your talk. Amazing. Yo, there's nothing wrong with losses. Nothing wrong with losses, my friends. I've taken many losses here. Lots of losses, actually. How many losses? 206 losses since January of last year. So we do a little losing. You know, you do a little losing, and that's okay. You're going to lose trades. You're going to have red days. You're going to have red weeks. Sometimes you're even going to have red months. But it's all good. You know, it's okay. You could still be profitable. If you stay composed, you could still keep a nice, clean win rate, right? Like, look at this. Even though I lost 206, I won 529 of them. Right? And with that 71% win rate, that's enough to keep you profitable, right? Enough to keep you doing well. So don't worry about the red days. They are going to come here and there, and they're okay. They're A-okay to have, bro. So as long as you stay steady, keep doing your thing, keep following the system, it should not be an issue whatsoever. should not be an issue. A losing trade should never be an issue. Yeah. The man, Kingston. Little scrap-a-doo over there. He said, yo, Maverick. Man laid me out. Green, where are you, bro? Where you at? Did we get anything? Yeah, we did here. Yeah, this actually, what time is it? 8:45. We may wait here. Make sure this, maybe even get a closure above here, just because it's 8:45, and I personally would much rather trade NQ after 9, specifically after 9:30. But yeah, I'm gonna hang tight, just wait, see how the 30-minute 1 hour close, and go from there. If you guys like the buys, I'd definitely wait for a lower wick here. But 8:45 is not usually the greatest time to trade. If we had the candle closing above, I think it would make it slightly better. But yeah, I'll probably wait. Awesome, amazing. Yeah, keep studying those videos. Just keep educating yourself. You know, lack of education, it's, you know, start acting on that. Remember, knowledge is only potential power. It is not power. Most people say, oh, knowledge is power every single time, but it's not. It's not, because you have people who know everything, understand every little detail of everything, yet never act, right? Never act on it. So knowledge is only potential power, man. You have to act on that knowledge and apply what you're learning, and that's where the real learning happens. It's not from the classroom, but from going out and applying what's learned in the classroom that really gives you the full, complete lesson. Does that make sense? Yeah. What up, Ray Slay? What's good? What's good? How much risk per trade and lot size on a 50K? I would stick to MGC on gold and trade like 5, 10, 15 on MGCs. How to avoid fake outs when the body candle closes above the range? So one of the best ways to avoid fake outs is, again, you'll hear me all the time referring back to this 4-hour time frame, right? So going back to the 4-hour time frame. So a lot of people understand this, but this is a quick lesson on how to avoid fake outs. So let's say your 4-hour time frame is bullish, right? So again, you have to use all the time frames to your advantage. You know, like for me personally, I like to use the daily, the 4-hour, the 1 hour, the 30-minute, and the 15-minute. The daily and the 4-hour are going to give me the vision, right? They're going to give me the overall bias, aka the direction of things, right? So I'm always looking at these time frames for hints and clues onto where price will go. So if the 4-hour candle is bullish, and then down here on the 15-minute time frame, you have price ranging around, right, in some sort of consolidation, right? The question is, how do you avoid a fake out when the candle closes above, right? So let's say we get candles or below, right? So let's say you have this range down here, and below that you have lots of clean traffic, right? Lots of clean traffic coming up, let's just say, and then let me do this, right? You got lots of clean traffic to the left, and then also below it, or above it I should say, you have all this clean traffic, you know, coming down. So everything looks good. You're just waiting for a nice breakout, right? Clean traffic to the left on the bottom, clean traffic to the right on the to the left on the top, and now you're waiting for a breakout. So here's what most traders mess up on. So the candle breaks out to the downside, right? And they're not realizing that breakout, even though it looks great, will most likely be a false breakout, because what they're failing to realize is that up here on the higher time frame, where direction is given, we are moving down, yes, but ultimately just to, in most cases, make this lower wick on the 4-hour, right? So when you have this, what's going to happen is when this 4-hour lower wick is being formed right here, right? So this low right there, what will tend to happen is the market will grab up extra liquidity, right? So that's going to happen down here. So what will happen is you will get a breakout that'll look so good, right? Clean traffic to the left, top and bottom wicks, the whole nine, right? And the only issue is you're going against this 4-hour move, because what'll happen is you'll get faked out, right? And if you notice, when you get faked out here and price begins to move up, if you give the 4-hour any sort of attention, you will begin to realize, okay, interesting. That's the 5th fake out that I got caught in while I was going against this 4-hour move. Because you see, you down here were trying to sell the market, but the 4-hour up here was trying to go bullish, right? So you were trying to go down, 4-hour was looking to go up. That's what creates the fake out in most cases, right? So what you want to do is, if the 4-hour is bullish, you want to avoid the first breakout here on the 15 or 30 minute time frame, because that breakout will likely be used to snag liquidity right here for that 4-hour candle to begin to move up, right? So what do, right? You wait, and if you spot this fake out right here, you now have the opportunity to start getting in buys. So instead of getting in sells down here on the 4-hour, right, which is where you get faked out, you will now get into these buys, right? And again, it's the little things, gang, the little things that take your trading to the next level. So whole different, now you're seeing that breakout as a whole different thing, aren't you? You're no longer seeing a clean breakout to the downside. You're now seeing a breakout that could lead to the fake out for the 4-hour to grab liquidity and move back up and fill a wick and fill a range. So you see how slightly different one trader is going to get in here for a sell and lose money, and the other is going to sit, hunt, and wait on that fake out right there, and then either get in off of this candle here or off of the actual breakout, so that way they can move with the overall direction of the 4-hour. So this here took me 2 years to figure out, to eventually learn. And every time, people would say you can't avoid them. So how do you avoid fake outs? You can't. What do you mean you can't? Yeah, they just happen. Okay, there's got to be some type of way, right? So this is where we started paying attention, and we started noticing that every time, like what we started doing was we started taking screenshots, and we started taking screenshots of our trades that looked just like the one that Jay Coop sent in, and we started to catch on to a common theme. And we noticed that every time we took a fake out on a lower time frame, if we looked at what the 4-hour was doing, it was trying to go in the opposite direction. So boom, right? A light went off. We say, okay, hold on. We might be onto something here. If we start going against the 4-hour, we keep running into trouble on these fake outs. Let's not do that anymore. Let's wait for the fake out, and then we could actually take the buys that move with the 4-hour. Now, we could still take sells, right? Because just because this 4-hour here closed bullish, by the way, this is a whole lesson. I hope you guys are paying attention. I really do. So being that this candle closed bullish, it doesn't necessarily mean that the next one has to go up. Honestly, like that, there's nothing says that, right? Because this candle here can easily drive down at any point. So what do we do, and how do we take the sells? So we don't take the sells on the original move down, right? We kind of let it do its thing and see if it's really about that business, right? Really trying to go down. And what happens here is on this lower time frame, and forgive me for being all in the bottom of the chart here and making you guys squint a little bit, but just squint a little bit, it'd be good. We'll wait for this, right? So we're not going to take this sell here, because we want to wait on that fake out, right? So okay, we don't get the fake out. So now what do? We simply just wait, right? And we wait for some sort of a retest. And let's say you get a candle that closes like this, right? And it starts kind of coming out of the, pulling back a little bit. All we're going to do is wait on that retest. Basically, we call it the range 2, right? Breakout or break and retest, whatever you want to call it. And at this point now, right, we can take that sell right here. And if you notice, right, a lot of times you will get the same entry here on the break of that low, meaning the same number, right, same price point that you would have got over here, right? Notice how it comes back up right in the same area which you would have probably took the trade anyway earlier. So now you get an extra confirmed opportunity. You're re-breaking your 4-hour low again for a second or third time, and now you've got the structure that you need to go against that 4-hour candle, right? So these are the best ways to avoid fake outs. And obviously volume. If you get a breakout with no volume, it's just like a dead zone. That won't work too well either. But again, most of the time when you do get a breakout, that indicates that volume is coming into the market, right? Hence the breakout. So yeah, that's it. Any more questions on that? Could you say when you're going in with full or half risk? So again, I'd rather you ask me that question right when we're in the trade, because I can give you scenarios for days, right? It's just like I'm gonna have to make them up right now to answer your question. So how about this? How about we make this deal, Lewis? Every time we get into a trade on this stream, you ask me, hey, are you going full? Are you going half? And why? What are you doing? What are you seeing? So let's do that. Let's do that. That way we can learn in real time. Otherwise, I can give you infinite scenarios of conditions on going, sizing up, sizing down. It never ends. So perfect. I hope this helps you guys avoid fake outs and, not get too caught up in these nasty, like, false breakouts from time to time anymore. And again, look, sometimes, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, sometimes you ain't getting the trade, right? Sometimes the 4 hour is just going to drive down. It's not going to give you an opportunity. And guess what, my friends? You guys as 8-figure traders have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with letting that move right there go without you. All right. Does everyone understand that part too? All right. This is the hard part for traders. Really tough, extremely difficult. Yeah. You got to let that go. You got to let that go if you have to. All right. All right, let's move back on gold here. We are starting to get some signs of rejection. We got a 72 coming in, so 4 hour coming back down, exactly like what we're anticipating. We did break the highs, which was great. If we get our closure now below 71, at the same time, we'll also get that break of the 4 hour low, and that should be good to continue to push us down. Keep in mind the daily is bearish as well, so could this potentially be the top wick for the daily candle to continue driving lower today? We'll see. But all is looking well. All is starting to shape up here. 4 hour doji. 4 hour doji leads to confusion, and that's okay. It's okay to be confused in the market, right? It's okay to look at 4 hour candles that look like this, right? And not know what to do. Can I say that here? Is that all right? It's okay not to know what to do. There will be times where you have zero familiar price action. And guess what? It's so easy. All you do is wait. You wait for familiar price action to come around, right? So if it's very difficult to read, no one says that you have to trade. No one. No one's forcing you, right? So, and again, well, you don't understand my situation. It doesn't matter, like the best thing to do, being that your situation is what it is, it's even more important that you do not enter the market while there is confusion, right? It's even more important that you wait for familiar price action. So when there's doubt, stay out. When there's doubt, stay out. Let's see. Yeah. 30 lows. Yep. I got that. Okay, we read that one already. Let me move down a bit on this Clubhouse chat. How do I explain the trading business to my family so they take it seriously? I find it hard to make them understand. Prop firms, you know how they take it seriously? They see dad taking it seriously. No words need to be said. When the man is hunting, everyone knows it. When he's serious about his hunt, the family steps back and says, just let dad do dad, right? So you don't need to explain it, right? You don't really need to explain it. What you do need to say is, hey, let me cast a vision for you, family. Let me tell you where we're going in the next 2 to 3 years. Remember, honey, when you said you wanted to be able to ride horses? Daddy's going to go out and do such incredible things that I'm going to buy a whole bunch of land, and we're going to get horses, and we're going to put a whole horse racing track on that thing. Right? What? Really? Yeah, go in the room then, Dad. Go ahead, do your thing, right? It's all about casting and painting the vision. Your family does not need to know the ins and outs of trading and business and money and all this crap, right? They need to know, where's dad taking us, right? What's the vision? Where are we going, right? What can we get on board with, right? And that's kind of the way you got to do it. You don't really want to explain it too much. You just want to, cast a vision and say, hey, this is why I'm doing it, not this is what I'm doing. You'll bore the daylights out of your wife. She's like, I don't care what you're doing. Just why you're doing it, right? So yeah, that's what I would say. Any tips and tricks for an XFA? Yeah, I mean, show up, look for the next best trade according to the profitable system, correlate the time frame well, and size in accordingly. And then if you've never taken a payout yet and you do get your 5 days, and let's say you don't necessarily need the payout, like, because it's not that much money, I would take it anyway. I would just take it so you can get that first payout under your belt, right? And get the feeling of what it's like to get the message from Top Step or Top One or whoever it is, and see the money go into your bank. And I don't, even if it is just a little bit of money that you don't maybe need, maybe give it away, or do something special with somebody, or whatever. But there's no real difference. The only thing that we do here is look for the best trades. I mean, you heard it last night in the Asian session from that one dude. He said the objective for the successful trader is just to take the best trades, not to pay attention to the money, right? By default, the money comes in. So all we have to do is focus on the best trades. That's it. Focus on taking the best trade. So when you got a trade like this and you're like, do I take a buy here? No, don't. Right? That doesn't look like the best trade, does it? Not at all. So you wait for the best one. It's been stuck in the eval jail. Happened twice. Yeah. I mean, I get that. The crazy part is, believe it or not, but the prop firms nowadays actually are easy, because man, when you talk about eval jail, like when we were trading like with like my forex funds, or I mean that was like you were going upstate. You were going to more than jail. You were heading to prison. You were doing some time on that thing, right? Like, bro, those would take 60 days, almost at the minimum, to like even get yourself involved in making money. So I get it, man. I really do. Again, you got to trade well. When you trade well, all your problems are solved. It's as simple as that, right? Only playbook setups. Well, I am taking only playbook setups. Well, what about the management? Oh yeah, you know what? I am closing very early, or I'm leaving my stops open too late. Okay, well then that's the area in which you got to work at. So it's one thing to understand the playbook and take the setups, but now like when we get in, right? What are you doing? Because now I'm not here with you, right? I'm not on the other end of that with you. So you are managing that all by yourself over there. Are you taking profits and 3 pips, right? Oh, I'm getting a little scared. Let me just close this, right? And then all of a sudden price runs, or, are you holding on and marrying your trades when it goes into drawdown? Like, what is it? There's got to be something there. And those are, I mean, look, that's the work of the trader, is to untangle this and figure it out, and, try and unwind everything to be, to bring in profits. Bro, challenge prison. Facts. Free elite sesh for YouTube? Yeah, I guess so. I guess. What's up, hero of the day? What's good? What's up, Rafi? How are you, brother? Great to see ya.
Good morning, my brother. How you feeling? Good to see you. How you doing?
Incredible, G. You?
Long time no see.
I know. Seriously. It's been a while.
Oh, man. As usual. I know. As usual. Just grateful and so beyond pumped to be back here with the winners. How we doing, winners? Clubhouse and YouTube.
Excelente.
Dude, the hump day. It's a Wednesday today.
It's Wednesday, baby. That's right. Wednesday.
Middle of the
ADP.
week.
Green numbers on the dollar. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's get my boy. Let's get him up. Welcome to YouTube. Boom. All right. Nice trade in Asian last night, bro.
I know. That was good, man. And Simeli was there with us, so that made it even better.
Even better. Even better. Fresh off the trip.
Dropping
Fresh off the
gems,
vacay.
dude. I was saying, my dude.
Mm-hmm.
Let him drop the gems.
Yeah.
That was good, man. That was good.
Very good, very good. How was your night? Did you trade London?
No, I was thinking about it, but nah, I did not.
Yeah, we took a nice W there in Asian, so I don't blame you, I guess. Get some
That's what I
sleep.
was just thinking. I'm just gonna, yeah, for this Friday for sure. Like last Friday, bro, I was getting ready, but I used my Apple Watch, and the thing I forgot to check the percentage on the top, and it died in the middle of the night, and then I woke up, it was like 4 a.m. and I'm like, dude, this night has been long. When I went in, because I don't really pick up my phone in the morning, and then when I got in, I was like, oh shoot, late now. So,
Uh-oh. Yeah. Asian session trade? Yes. This is it right here, actually. Still got it up. Right here. So 30-minute fade. So we had a 15-minute ranges sitting over here. We waited for the fake out. Price closed back below on the 15. We've seen that the 30-minute closed below the range here as well. Do I have that range? I don't. No, I don't have it on here on the. But yeah, 30-minute closed back below, nice and weak. 1 hour broke at the low. We got in. We went into a little bit of drawdown. We hung out on drawdown for probably 15 minutes, and then ultimately the 30-minute candle kept going, and yeah, hit our targets, and then came down and continued moving. So yeah, it was a good move. Good move. Nice, clean, precise execution off of the potential. Again, what we thought could have been happening there was the top of the 4-hour top wick and the daily top wick, but it looks like we kept moving bullish a little bit after that. So that was right here. See right here? Yeah, so basically caught this move down. Full TP was sitting like right here, somewhere around these levels. So we kind of just tapped it, but I closed full on everything. Nice move too. Nice move. Slowly compounding my live account here. $4,000 W on that one. So starting to raise the stakes a little bit, and start to push it a little bit, right? Use the skill set and start to size up here. We sizing up. Oh, 80% closed. That's for my partials. So every trade I always have a couple things. I have obviously entry, stop loss. I have a TP one, and then I have a full TP. So 80% is where I close my first target. So usually I'm almost all the way out, right? And every time I close my partials, I move my stops to break even, so that way the rest of it is just a runner with zero risk on the table. And being that I already closed 80%, I don't care if that other 20% runs. I don't care if that other 20% hits my break even. It doesn't matter. I'm already satisfied with my trade, and at that point I could just let whatever happen. So it's just a system that I have. It gives me peace of mind at the desk. It helps me kind of take action when certain levels and targets are being hit. So, and it keeps me pretty profitable. So a lot of times too, like I'll close my 80% and then price come back to break even. But again, I don't care if it does that. I mean, I would like it to run, but you can't always get it to run. So let's go, Jacob. Let's go, brother. It's time to get home. It's time to get home, bro. But you got to earn that. You really got to earn that. And it's so amazing when it is earned. It really is. It really is. Let's go, NV. How could I join the clubhouse? If you can find it, you can find it. I'll give you the Raja answer. You got to seek. You got to be hungry. You got to say, where could it be? Where could it be? Could there be a link? Could there be something, right? You got to get hungry. Yeah. Could there be a website? If you know, you know. Yeah. By the way, welcome everyone. There was so many people last night. It was their first Asian session ever. We caught like 120 pips. We had just a phenomenal class last night in terms of education. We got to hear from Rafi, Johnny Gems, C. Melly. You know, it's very nice to hear from different individuals, and it was just phenomenal. So not only did we get a really good topic of conversations going on, which was extremely educational, but we also caught a buzzer beater too, you know, in that last hour there. So yeah, it was nice. It was nice. So welcome everyone, all the new people that joined the clubhouse. And it was your first time in Asian. W's. A lot of people got funded last night, I've seen. Couple little payouts. So we're moving and grooving, baby. March Madness has begun. You can't always be given the answer. You know, it's so true. I was listening to Tradeu. Tradeu. And he talked about how his mentor, you know, was teaching him about the idea of luck, and asked him, do you believe in luck, you know, and all that stuff. And he would say, well, I don't really know, you know. It's like, well, look, why don't you think about it and then come back, you know. And he thought about it, and he's like, yeah, you know, I think luck is completely random, you know, just random people get lucky. And he goes, okay, you know. And he goes, well, how come certain people tend to have like good things happen to them their whole life or whatever? Do you think that's luck? And he's like, I'll go think about it, you know. So what he would do is you would give him a couple little pieces, right? And then he would have the kid go think about it, so he can come up with the answers himself, because you do know the answers are within. All of them. All of them. Yep. Even the ones that you're seeking and you're traveling to the ends of the world for, they're actually all within. Right? And you just gotta, you know, tap into that source. So at the end of the day, right, like luck is probability. At the end of the day, you set yourself up for luck. You position yourself to be lucky, right? You ever heard the saying, like, the harder I work, the luckier I get? It's got some truth to it, right? You can be the luckiest person you know. You just gotta claim it, right? That's why I always say, hey, my name is Nick Stewart, and only great things happen to me. That's why every day when I wake up, I say, man, today's gonna be an awesome day. Nothing but great things are going to happen today, right? And you know what? It's not that the days change. It's just that my perspective, my lens that I filtered everything through gets filtered through that perspective. And you know what? There are a lot of great things that happen every day. So, yeah, it's just, are you looking for them? Are you looking for them? The answers are within. All right, Goldie, we got no bottom wick on the 30. We got no bottom wick on the 1 hour. We got a lot of consolidation to the left. We got a lot of desperate traders trying to get involved in the market right now, but you got to wait. You just got to wait, man. Just got to wait. For the clubhouse, do you go live on the 3 sessions? Yeah, Asian, London, and New York sesh. Asian, London, and New York, and then weekly webinars. Weekly webinars on Saturdays. All the live streams that we do, you could attend them live, or you can watch the replays. Same thing with the webinars. You can attend all the webinars live, and then if you can't, you know, if you don't have time or you're busy, you can catch every one of them on the replay, which is nice. Which year was I born in? I spawned here in the year of 1990. Yes, sir. What a year. What a decade. So good. It was so cool to be a kid in the 90s. It really was. It really was.
Yeah,
you had the tail end of the
that's facts.
you had the tail end of the, you know, the just outside play, creative, use your mind, and you had the front end of the technology, and it was just so cool to be a part of that. Yeah. The best. Oh, you watched that yesterday? Yeah, man. Kevin, I like that dude. Nintendo 64, Sega. I mean, some of you guys were born in like 2004, 2002. I'm just kidding. But you guys couldn't play Sega. You couldn't play the original Sonic. You couldn't play like the NBA, you know, the early NBA games where it was just like fuzzy wuzzy stuff. The early computer games, Roller Coaster Tycoon. I mean, damn.
Bro, Sonic, that's a classic right there, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not a big video game guy, but that Sonic.
Nintendo
Sonic
64,
Griffey,
bro.
That was what I did.
That Ken Griffey game was incredible.
Bro, I
Incredible.
used to play with the Yankees, and they had Chuck Knobloch.
Yo, Chuck Knobloch at second
Second
base.
base, yeah.
Didn't know how to throw to first base. It was legendary.
Yeah, it was so cool.
Yeah, the best. Crash Bandicoot, come on. 007. If you didn't play 007 on N64 with 3 of your boys, I mean, did you even have a childhood? Like, what?
My favorite part was that one mission that you had to open up the thing with a laser on the watch.
I remember that.
Was, you got like
rings a
30
bell.
seconds or something.
It rings
Yeah,
a bell. Classic
Oh, man,
games.
good
Classic
times.
games.
Good times.
Yeah. iPads, Candy Crush. What did I miss? Angry. What was it called?
Angry Birds.
Angry Birds. I got to see Angry Beavers. You guys didn't even get to catch Angry Beavers, the cartoon. I'd rather have Angry Beavers over Angry Birds. You didn't even get to blow into the Nintendo 64 game when it wouldn't work real quick, just to get the fuzz out of it. None of that. None of that. '80s? '80s was a little bit before my time, but I heard the '80s was great. 04. Oh man, oh great, classic games, classic games. The first like Need for Speeds and all that. Oh man, you ain't never even held a floppy disk. Floppy disk. Hey, you can learn a lot about the mind by studying the floppy disk. I think every generation thinks that they were the perfect. Their time was the best, and that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Too many. 1995. Okay, all right. That's the year one of my other brothers was born. Pac-Man games on Nintendo. Oh man, epic. Tetris. Uh-oh. $19.99. All right, you just made it. Yo, done. He said, "Nah, man, I was born in '07. My generation sucks." Yo, damn. Oh man. How old am I? To be honest, I don't know. I'd probably say I'm probably over. I mean, all of us are probably over like 3,000, 5,000, somewhere around there. You just don't know it. You got an old soul. How many siblings do I have? I have 3 brothers and 1 sister. Yeah, my two older siblings are from my dad's side, and he had a marriage before he met my mom. And then my 2 younger brothers are just, strictly from my mom and dad. Top 1 Futures MGC is available. Oh, did they make a switch? Oh, 04, Jacob. All right, Goldie, what we doing? So notice how we're struggling here. We're struggling to re-break that 4-hour low, which is okay. We got no bottom wick on that 30, so no surprise here. I think same thing with the 15, right? You're just struggling. So I think if we can get some closures below, in the 15, we can probably start to look for that move down. But until then, you got nothing. Nada. Would you not say that this is a better support on the 1 hour? Yes, on the 1 hour it definitely is. Yeah, so we'll see. Again, if we have high volume coming in, then I'm going to use this support. Like, let's say it's 9:30 and we get a closure below. I'm not really going to use this. I'll probably use the fresh one and look to get down here. And even if we don't like stay going bearish today, most likely if you do get the closure at, like, let's say 9:30, even if you don't stay down, you'll most likely tap into that target before pushing back up. So, could kind of do something like this, and that's why we'll close partials here, and all that good stuff. But we'll see. We'll see if we even get it. Nasty price action. Not the greatest right here. Sam Capital. 01 gang. Okay, okay. 01, man. I remember New Year's Eve of 2001. Everyone was like, no, the millennials this year. Remember that? Everyone thought the millennial. They were talking about the millennial and toaster ovens exploding and the banks collapsing and the world ending. Yeah, Y2K. They were like, no, it's not 2000. We got it wrong. It's 2001. Really? Says who? This webinar is great. Which one, brother? Which one? Day one. Of the technical analysis. Yeah, man. Gang, look at these webinars. And when you join the clubhouse too, you got all these. Like, I even did a whole boot camp, technical analysis. It was a 2-day boot camp. Looks like it was in July 27th, 28th. 3 hours. I mean, this thing's over 3 hours long. This one video alone. This is just day one of me just breaking things down. So imagine getting me for 3 hours, just breaking it down. 2 days of that. Like, if any of you ever wanted me to mentor you from a technical aspect, like, here it is, right here.
It's fire, bro. Fire.
Yeah. In the hunt too. In the hunt. Yeah, you got day one and day two. Look at day two. Day two is day one, 226, almost 2.5 hours. Day three, day two, 3 hours here. Higher time frame, lower time frame price action on how to correlate. I talked about that for 1 hour and 28 minutes. Twice. Another one down here. Yeah, we got news coming in at 10, I believe. Yup, more news coming in at 10. So if we can't get our hands on 9:30, that's okay. We could always wait. We could always wait. That's one thing we can definitely do. Bring back the real BT 106 in Park. You missed it. Yo, they missed it, bro. They missed it. How do we find these boot camps in the clubhouse? You just got to go on WAP and go over to the live streams, and then you'll see everything pop up from there. You'll see all the webinars. You'll see the full trading course. You'll see all the stream replays, and just click the Saturday webinars, and they're all in there. Yeah, Clubhouse. Yeah, you get access to everything in the Clubhouse. Clubhouse is where it's all at. There's so much information that's in the Clubhouse that really isn't on YouTube. A lot of really in-depth discussions. Yeah, about how we do this trading thing. Not only how we do it, but how we do it again and again and again and again, right? And how we just keep doing it, right? Because again, it's one thing to do it, but can you keep doing it? Can you stay steady with it? Can you be consistent? It's one thing to be profitable, but can you be consistently profitable? And those are the discussions and the lectures that we talk about within the Clubhouse, is how to remain profitable, how to seize the opportunity of every day, use the skill set that we're teaching to literally pull money from the markets, right? So it's all in there. You just got to go, through, I would say, go through the course, like, in order, but when it comes to those webinars, try and pick like the ones that you really need help on at the moment, because if you do that, then you're going to get the answers, right, that you need right then and there, versus trying to like go through the webinars as if it's like a full book or something. Yeah, all you gotta do, just go over to once you get in, you'll see it right here. You'll see like all this, the trading course, all the live streams, and then here's the webinars. So check out those. And again, they have hours and hours of pre-recorded content. We're still actually moving over a ton of webinars from the website over to WAP. So yeah, I mean, it's just never ending. So a lot of good information. Takes a lot of time to go through it. So take your time with it. Don't try and like rush through that information, but study, study. I said it yesterday. I'd rather you spend 10 hours watching the same video over 10 times than watch 10 different videos and not learn anything, right? So if you have something that you're trying to fix and adjust and work on, most likely you can search the topic up in the webinar section, and then there'll be an hour, maybe even 2-hour lecture on that specific trait or whatever it is that you're working on, concept, and I would just dive into it. You know, spend a weekend and say, hey, from moving on from Monday on, I will never have questions about range 1, range 2 breakouts anymore. Because this weekend, I will study this video, right? I will watch it in the morning. I will set some time aside. You know, this is what I would do. I would, I'm in Raja's market fluidity. I was a student in market fluidity. I would set time aside every day and on the weekends to get better at my craft, right? And I would do that religiously, you know, and I would show up and I'd have the time blocked out, and I'd need to, if I had to work on a specific concept, then I'd watch that video 3 times that weekend. So I made sure that next week, starting Monday, I wasn't going to fall victim to getting, you know, whatever, faked out, or not managing my trade properly, or not closing partially, whatever the concept was that I needed to work on. I worked on it, right? And hence that's why I'm a very successful trader today, and I keep it extremely simple, right? I don't really do anything too crazy, just keep things simple. So try and learn this very simplistic approach, and you know, you too can have those same results. Playbook 3.0 on YouTube? No, it's only on the Clubhouse. That's what I'm saying. Like, the Clubhouse is, you know, there's privileges. There's opportunity in the Clubhouse that may not be as much here on YouTube. So it's designed that way for a reason, you know. So that's what we want to keep it that way. But every day on YouTube, we get a 3-hour lesson here, man. 3 hours of what you should be doing. Took another trade in London, ended in a loss. Profit Asian. All right. So many conversations.
We got Sam Capital in the White House.
So many conversations at Clubhouse. It's honestly, it's hard to keep up with the. Thank God. So the Clubhouse is cool. You see how they answer each other? It's lovely. It's lovely. And most of the time I look at the answers, and they're good. They're good pieces of advice, man. I like it. Everyone's learning, everyone's growing in here, which is amazing. Yeah, that's the other thing, that you have some unseen, unspoken of opportunity in the Clubhouse, and it's to rub shoulders with the winners, right? Rub shoulders with the movers and the shakers, and the ones that are out here setting goals, right, and moving forward. The law of association is a glitch in the matrix itself, right? If you can get around the right people, and you got a lot of the right people in the Clubhouse. A lot of the right people. Oh. What up, Sam Capital? Hey, how are you?
Oi, oi.
It's poppin'.
How you doing? How's it going?
How you doing?
I'm doing good, brother. How you been?
Incredible. Fantastic.
That's all I love to hear. What about you, Rafi?
Even better that you're here now.
Bro. Yeah, we're just pumped here, bro.
Let's go, bro.
We're pumped.
Another beautiful day.
Yep.
I seen you looking out the side of the Jeep,
Bless.
smiling. Okay, had the biceps popping, the shoulder just the boulder shoulder just heavy, looking like Armor All coming out the truck with the smile. I seen it.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, Sam Armor All right there, baby.
We clean away all the problems.
A lot of snow out there still, huh?
No, it's just cold, bro.
Just
This
cold?
is nasty. No, I think it was raining yesterday. Yeah, 'cause I went out and it was real muddy.
Muddy.
Muddy. Yes, sir. Is that dirty?
The dirty snow, yeah. Do you ever trade exactly on the 9:30 candle? Absolutely, all the time. All the time. You know, not all the time, but a lot of my trades are taken at 9:30. So a lot of my, positions tend to present themselves at 9:30 as well, which is nice. As long as there's clean traffic and I got my direction on point and the setup is there and that volume coming in, I'll take that trade all day. NQ, a little bit different. NQ, I don't have enough experience on NQ to pull the trigger at 9:30. I tend to see a whole bunch of craziness go on at 9:30, so I tend to stay out and watch for the most part. But gold, I have no problems locking in at 9:30. Let's see what NQ does here. Do we break the highs and break the lows, or what do we do? NQ sells? Yeah, they're not they weren't that bad, but I think we were looking for range 2 sells, right? Yeah, range 2 sells below here. We were looking for buys back above. Have you been trading NQ at all, Sam?
Nah, I've been watching you guys though, and it's getting a little tempting. I wanna watch it a little bit more, like on my own, you know.
What have you been trading? Just gold mainly?
Just gold.
Nice.
Just only gold. Yep.
Cool. And that's really all you need.
Since February, really I think I'm at. Yeah, exactly. You just find a pair that you're really good at and you know super well. Since February, I'm up 4,500 or whatever, and I'm 10 wins, 1 break even, 1 loss. So
okay,
we've been moving since February.
Yeah. So 90%.
All you need to get one good pair.
Literally.
Yeah.
30-minute. Yeah,
no, I do like NQ though.
Yeah, me too. I like the volatility.
I just need to get more comfortable with it, you know.
That's fine. Takes time.
Watch it for a little longer. Sample size a little more for myself.
Yep. So for 9:30, it doesn't matter. You know, if the setup is presented on the 15, I'll look at that. If it's presented on the 30, sometimes it's presented on both, right? Ideally, both would work, right? But yeah, sometimes it's the 30-minute candle I like. Sometimes it's the 15-minute candle I like. It just depends on the day. But there's no like just one like time frame or anything. Yeah, because sometimes like what'll happen is you'll even get like the 9:30 candle to look good on the closure. Let's say you close below or something, but then like we open up at 9:30 and all of a sudden like price starts moving down while we're waiting for a top wick or something, right? And then like, you know, it'll start coming back up, and then maybe like it'll even reject. So what'll happen here is like the 15-minute candle will close. So notice how I couldn't get in on the 30 closure because price wanted to move down first, but then it went up, right? And now it actually gave me the top wick. So all the 30-minute now looks like is this, right? It looks kind of like something like this, where now you have a top wick. So this is where I'll use that 15-minute now to enter, right? And it'll just be an entry here on the next 15-minute candle to come down. So it just depends on how the candle opens, and you know, every single trade is unique in its own way and it has its own unique scenario going on. So yeah, it just depends. You know, and by the way, I could draw out like 10 of those scenarios. So it just really depends on, you know, how the market is unfolding in the moment. What up, Mark? Clubhouse loves you and raising your hand, and let's go. Let's get it. I love it. What up, Ray Slay? There he is. The Generals. Yeah, last night we caught a $120. We took this sell right here, Sam and Asian. Nice clean move down. Straight down right here. Break of the low.
Oh, wait, last night?
Gotcha, yeah.
I was in the Zoom.
Oh, were you? Oh, damn.
Yeah, I actually took a break even on that personally because, and like, it's just me personally, right? Because I'm still like getting used to trading the Asian session and everything. And so, like chat, this could be a lesson for you guys as well, right? Because you got to be your own trader. The goal in this is to be able to make your own decisions and do this all yourself, right? And so me personally, I saw it go into a little bit of profit. And then when it started to pull back, it wasn't Nick had anything to do with it. It's just I wasn't comfortable with the trade, and I didn't want to be mad at myself if I ended up taking a loss. And I knew that I wanted to be break even because there's always going to be another opportunity for another trade, right? So big whoop, I'll take my break even. We'll just move on to the next one. But no, it was awesome trade. It was a good setup.
Yeah,
but I'm not as comfortable with the Asian session yet since I'm still, I only used to do New York and some London.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
No, I like that. I like it. Go break even. Make sure you're not, gonna go
Yeah, because it's
against
just
like
one
what
trade,
you.
I don't need to win it. I don't need to, it doesn't matter. I'd just rather, if I can get out without a loss, like it never even happened, I'll just do that and keep on moving.
Yep. Plus, it's also an impulse trade too. That. I mean, even like 2 years ago, we would never even take that trade. We would have waited for this candle to actually close and then waited for a top wick here, right? So like, we wouldn't even have been taking this trade like 2 years ago. So it's a little bit of a more risky trade, but the idea was there. But yeah, like you said, once you get some like pushback and you haven't been trading Asian, you're like, do we even have volume in Asian? Like,
yeah, like that was the only thing truly, because the setup looked good, all the candles forming to look good. It just happened to be there. We weren't in the New York session, so it was moving a little bit slower than it normally would.
Yep.
And yeah. But no, honestly, when we took it, I was like, oh yeah, I was like, this reminds me like a range 1, range 2 fake out.
Yeah, like a fake out trying to catch it.
Like a DVS, back in the.
Yeah, it was nice too. This see this range here, chat. This is the range that we were kind of playing last night. So we had this level sitting right here. So okay, we get that closure. Let me redraw it. We get that closure right below the range here on the 15. So that also made that 30-minute candle close like very weak bullish like this, right? And it was also below the range. So we said, okay, cool, entry on the break of the low. That was also the 1 hour was also just like fluctuating, right? And that was the 1 hour candle coming down, boom, to break its own low. So once we broke the low, we broke it once and then broke it again, and that's when we entered. So I said, okay, cool, we should be good here, right? Even though we started pulling back, like we broke the lows. So just give that 30-minute candle a little bit of time, right, to get itself going. And we did pull back. This is where Sam probably hit break even here. And then like we went back into drawdown. That was probably like a good 10 minutes of drawdown or so. But we waited, right? We just waited and we seen, okay, will the candle close back above the range? If it does, we may have some problems, right? I said, but if it doesn't, then I think we're good to hold this, to just keep looking at the 30-minute time frame in this case and let that candle do its thing. So we did close below, and we also closed with no top wick. So that was pretty good, right? We say, okay, cool, let's let it run. Our stops are up here. We should be good. Next candle just came down, blitzed through. Once we re-broke the low again, you knew it was coming, right? That was the hour breaking its own low again, 30-minute. So we broke through that low. We had a nice clean push. Partials were taken here. I think I took full right there, actually. And then we did come down into that zone in which we were looking for full target, and then boom, right back up. So yeah, it was a pretty interesting trade. We haven't really had
beautiful
a
trade, honestly. W management on that. Honestly, I feel like that's where you could, everyone that was watching that, learn the most from.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about mainly today, was about that management, just making sure you're staying composed, making sure you're not selling yourself short on some of your trades, and just really letting things play out according to the technicals, right? If that candle closed above, like I said, hey, we'll probably be in trouble here. Not because I'm risking too much money and I don't know, simply because this candle is closing back above with a top wick after rejecting, right? Not because I don't want to lose, right? Not because I don't want to lose the money that I put on my stop loss. None of that. It's just simply technicals, right? Technicals keep us in, technicals keep us out, technicals get us in, technicals get us out. It's that simple. Very, very simple.
Yes, sir.
All right, 1 hour. My goodness. Yeah, we may have to use that range. Might be okay to look for potential buys too above, especially that we're getting candles with no wick. 4 hours still bullish. Decent range on the 30. Okay range on the 15. Yeah, we'll see. 1 hour
I'll be
nasty.
pulling up to the Asian most nights. Some nights
Nice.
Me and my girlfriend are like yapping in that. So
Yeah.
before we
Nice.
go to bed and whatnot. So that's why I don't end up pulling up my camera. But
No big.
yeah,
no biggie
I'm
at
gonna
all.
be in there. I'm gonna be in there. In there like swimwear.
Honey, what were you saying?
Do you still say that?
What?
Yeah, he says it in
In
some
there,
videos.
in there like swimwear?
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes it comes
Say
out.
that's your thing, bro.
Yeah, every now and then.
We gonna be in there like swimwear. Next thing you know, 30 minutes later, chat, we're up 50 pips. Going, hey,
Oh, what now?
talk to me.
What now? What top one funded account is good for beginners? Any one of them. The cheapest challenge account, the cheapest eval. For beginners in general, no matter where you guys are at, like where you're shopping, keep it small. Don't spend too much. This is a game where you can learn for pretty cheap, but if your ego gets involved, it's going to cost you a lot of money to learn. So just take my advice, take my word for it. If you're a new beginning trader, focus on the process of learning how to trade. Don't focus on the money. You're going to chase the money for a year and a half, and then you're going to come back to the words that I'm about to tell you now and be like, damn, I should have did that. Right? So focus on being new. But anytime you were ever new at anything, did you just were you just amazing right away? Probably not. You probably had to get some experience. You probably had to learn a little bit. So take the time to learn, right? Get your eyes off the money. I know I come over here, I go, look, I made $4,000. You're like, all right, I got to do that. But you don't realize there was so many days, so many nights that I spent learning, right? So the result is nice when you learn the game. So learn the game first. And then in a year from now, you'll be happy that you took this advice instead of, started to listen to it then, right? Don't delay on this type of stuff. Your future is waiting for you, all right? Learn, baby, learn. So buy the cheapest funded account you can possibly find. Don't necessarily get it to make a whole bunch of money. Get it so you have an account to trade and somewhere to apply the knowledge that you're getting on a day-to-day basis. And then you will apply that knowledge. You'll make mistakes. You'll clean it up. You'll get better, so on and so forth. Give yourself 12 months and don't do anything too stupid in between. Goldie. 4-hour China. Is it what's going on with this 4-hour here? What's going on? You're welcome. Am I looking for buys? Maybe. Yeah, the 4-hour is bullish. We got a previous 1-hour candle with no top wick. We got a little bit of a mess over here to the left, though. So that's probably what's kind of keeping price stagnated here and not really doing much, is this overall chop to the left. So yeah, if you get a 1-hour closure above, that also means you get a 4-hour bullish closure, and then I think that'll be better. Yeah, price to move up. Sam's charisma completely unmatched.
Ralphie, I was having my girlfriend listen to you drop gems last night, bro. It was so funny. And then C. Melly had asked you about like what got you kind of into and then you go, I was chosen. I didn't choose it. I was chosen. I look at her, I go, you hear him? I was like, he's that guy,
He's
bro.
the chosen one.
Guy, bro. He's the chosen one, bro. I love that.
And you know how I'm chosen, bro? Because you know how many times I try to run away from it and it keeps chasing me? And that's what I said, Nick, last night. It's just like when you try to run from things, bro, like running away from baseball so many times and people steal, bro. You can turn people down, because they need help. And it's just like, okay, I'm going to stop doing this. I'm going to do something else. Everything stops working. And then you come back to where you're supposed to do. Everything flows. And you stop and everything stops working. And you're just like, bro, is that a sign or what?
Yep. And it just comes together effortlessly. And okay, this is coming together too easy. There's no pushback. God's probably opening the door here for me. So, yeah, it's up to us to notice that and walk in.
Yeah, and accept it.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about it. Like, if I ever got any of those jobs that I applied for, my life would have been different.
So different.
Oh, man.
So different. Exactly. And I never got them. I know. It's like, you're not doing that. You're doing this.
It's beautiful.
And I've been blessed enough that I've helped a lot of people, and I'm doing pretty decent for myself, and and all quietly.
Purpose, baby.
It's easier, more powerful,
And you're right. We talked about it last night, the thin thread of how it all goes down. Like again, you guys heard my story about how me and Sam met. You guys heard how me and Rafi met. Like, that could have easily easily not happened. like
Yeah.
one day, one different decision, one could have completely changed everything, right? Imagine if I decided not to start a live stream, right? Like imagine if I was just like, I don't know, maybe other people are good at that, but not me, right? So gang, like you gotta act on those decisions. Like, you know, when the time comes, like you gotta be ready. You know, that's when you're prepared, things just come together, right? And it's like, what if I didn't start the stream that day? Or what if Don wasn't on one morning and I didn't go search for another live stream and I didn't find Sam, right? All that had to happen for me to never meet Sam and us to never do this was for Don to be live that day. He just happened to not be live that day, right? What if I was not on the live stream the day that Rafi went on YouTube? What if I took that day off? What if I say, you know what? I don't know. I don't want to stream today. I'm lazy. All right. What if I just had my eye on myself? You know, I could have chilled. You know, I was already making money trading. I was already making at least like 10 G's a month trading. I could have just chilled. I didn't even need to live stream, right? But I did, and boom, there's Rafi, right? Like, it's just the thin thread. What if Magnus never reached out to me for that elite spot, right? Would we even know Magnus today? So you see how like those little decisions, right? What if I never seen his post, his message? There's a lot of message in my inbox. What if I didn't open his, right? Like, he wouldn't have actually went and probably got into the elite. He would have never became a mentee of mine. We would have never had him in the London sessions, right? Like, it's the thin thread of this all. Some of you guys, what happens if you never clicked on YouTube that day that you found this? Or maybe you decided not to watch a podcast that day, even though you know it was part of your personal growth plan. What if you got lazy and you say, you know what, I want to watch one today? And that was the one where you seen me on Calvin's podcast or me on Austin's podcast. And you go, who is this guy? You know, let me check. He live streams. Really? What if you never clicked the live stream? Right? So there's just so many little what ifs that could have happened. So you got to take advantage of where you are in life. And yeah, man, just walk. See, there's a good scripture. It says, you know, we walk by faith, not by sight, right? So you got to walk by faith. So again, when it's your job when you set a goal, I'm going to listen to one podcast a day. You don't know how powerful that is, gang. You don't know how behind the scenes there's connecting dots being formed, right? Because again, that podcast, you having that idea and that ambition led you to open up a podcast. That led you to see who I was. You seeing who I was, you made a decision to go find out a little bit more. Look at me a little deeper, right? Start to come on these live streams. You come on these live streams, all of a sudden, you start thinking different. You start acting different. All of a sudden, your trading gets better. Next thing you know, your name's C. Melly, and you made $130,000 in the last 12 months off of just applying what's been learned on these trading sessions here, where now your whole life is completely changed, right? And things are moving in a totally new direction for you. What happens, right? If you know, so the thread is so damn thin that you just can't even make it up. You know, you can't make it up. You can't even connect the dots. Moving forward, you can only connect them looking back. So you got to walk by faith.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you never know when it's your day to be lucky. Like you were saying earlier, you know. You never know. It could be your day.
Yep.
Tomorrow, day after, maybe today's your day.
Maybe today. Austin's.
One of
Austin's reel. Yeah. What happens if you never opened up Instagram to doom scroll that day? You know, so doom scrolling ain't all that bad. You know, especially when you're trying to learn something. It's amazing though. It really is. It's amazing how things work. And again, you can only see this stuff looking back. All right, you can't really connect those. You couldn't write that. You couldn't make that up really. Yeah, doom scroll the TT profits page. Yeah. Yeah, if you're gonna doom scroll anywhere, go ahead and doom scroll. This is my Instagram account if you guys want to follow me here. But if you are gonna doom scroll, I would recommend you doom scroll this channel right there. Yeah, this will probably lead to some profits, some benefits in your life, and some understanding of certain concepts that can make you a lot of money. A lot of money. So I would doom scroll right here. Yeah.
This is positive scrolling right here.
Positive scroll.
You're gonna get something out of it. Yep.
This is how you get undoomed. All right, Goldie. Nothing for us. Movement, but not our movement here. 4 hour broke the lows there though. And by the way, I am bearish, right? So we got 10 minutes left on the 4 hour. We do have a bearish daily candle. We may start to see now a bearish candle close on the 4 hour and maybe even push through the chop. So we'll see. If we get a closure below, I'm into it, man. You know, you need a top wick, obviously, on the next 4 hour candle just to kind of pop up a little bit. And then, yeah, I'm down. I'm down. Will I wait for a pullback? Yeah, and that pullback will probably come in the sense of a new 4 hour top wick and all that good stuff. So, yep. Yeet. Let's go, Riz. He got the Riz.
W Riz.
Wow, there you go. If you never watched Swaggy C on the challenge, you may have never been interested in trading. Facts. So you just, again, you walk by that faith, and that's why it's so important to know what you're after in life, because you kind of like, you watch that show and then you go, day trading, what? And meanwhile you're like trying to figure out ways, how can I leave my job? This job sucks. I really hate Mary. I don't know. She's really annoying. She farts all the time in her office, and they're not paying me enough, and she's always heating up her nasty dinner leftovers for lunch in the microwave, and I'm tired of this job, And then all of a sudden you're watching the show, and you got this kid on there, and he goes, yeah, I'm a day trader. I make extra money outside of this. Ding, 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 ding. Like light goes off. You go, let me look into that. Right? So the subconscious, right? As long as you know what it is that you want, the subconscious will go to work and connect the dots for you and figure out a way to put it together. It'll get you paying attention, Nasty dinner. Weight Watchers dinner. How you gonna microwave the dinner twice? That's just ain't right. By the way, we do not
in the house.
We do not encourage you guys to use microwaves, ever, for that matter. I would never. There's a reason that it's in all kitchens for free, for a reason. So I would not use that microwave if I were you. Stay away. Don't be lazy. Cook it on the pot. Cook it on the pan. Put it on the stove. Maybe in the oven. Just nuke the whole meal. Yeah, I'm having some grilled chicken. Yeah, you thought you were having 60 grams of protein. Yeah, you thought you were having 60 grams of protein. Reticular acted. Yes, there you go. Reticular activating system. That's it. That's the nice, fancy, scientific word for it. Thank you, J4 Traits. Get Mary out of here. Aren't you guys tired of Mary? Seriously. Who's got a Mary at their job? My goodness. Aren't you tired of her? The Viking. I know the Viking was tired of Mary. I know that. Johnny Gem's in the building too.
Well,
the Gems and the Magnet.
Two goats.
All right, we're going to have a full house here today.
Yo,
Potential buzzer beater.
Johnny boy.
What's up, everyone?
Rafi, Sam.
Johnny
Yeah,
James.
What's
What's up, Sam?
How are you guys
Rafi,
doing?
Nick?
Welcome.
Amazing, bro. I really am feeling blessed and highly favored, bro. Grateful to be alive today.
Grateful to have you here, bro.
Same you.
We're grateful that you're alive here today, brother.
Thank you, bro.
Where'd Magnus go? Where
Yes,
is he?
sir.
There he is. All right.
All right, here, brother.
Spotlight. Let's hit him with the
What's up, chat?
spotlight. All right,
Good to
welcome
see
in,
y'all.
boys. Welcome in.
Thank you.
How you guys
Thank you.
doing?
To join us. Nothing
Appreciate
has
it.
happened but great gems.
Uh,
The London boys.
Oh yeah, I've been listening. Don't worry.
What if you never reached out to Nick, bro? What would have your life be
Bro,
like?
I
Magnus.
heard that. I was like, damn. Bro, I sometimes still think about that, and I'm like, damn. That's not like coincidence. It can't be. It can't be that small thing just separating a whole nother life. That's insane.
Just think about in
so I
December,
think
bro.
it truly happens for reasons, man. It's
And December,
insane.
we are in the room when Nick is doing the breakdown. Did you ever even think about that? We're sitting in the
Bro.
same room as he's doing the breakdown.
Bro, we
Epic.
sat in the room.
You know?
Me, Rafi and I laid on the floor in Nick's room doing the breakdown.
Oh
That's
yeah, that's
insane.
right. Oh damn, that's true.
Have you
Yeah.
ever? Did you ever think about
that's
that?
funny.
All the way from
Nah,
Denmark.
That's
wild.
wild stuff.
That's pretty sick, bro.
Sheesh.
Wait, so you guys like popped
Yo.
up after he was done?
like
Like in the
he was on
background?
No,
break
they.
down.
I had them
We're
over
there.
at like staying at my house and all that, like for some event that we did over here, and they were just hanging
Yeah.
out right in this room that I'm in right now, just hanging out
Oh
right on the
my
floor.
Yeah.
I
They
thought
got
you meant
to-
like you did the whole breakdown and they came up in the back. They're like, "What up?"
Hey everyone!
Oh no,
No,
we
no.
could have done that. But
Could've.
we didn't.
No. We're more
It's
professional.
just
than
like shocking to see. You watched like YouTube for years, and then you come on there and you're like the one laying on the floor in his house, waiting on the breakdown. It's like insane.
That's funny. That's awesome.
Epic.
Yeah.
Epic times.
That's damn.
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Epic times.
Epic. Definitely.
Legendary, C Melly, legendary. Who else coming to the office, man? Pull up. Pull up to the TT office. It's a good time.
I'll pull up.
Pull up on us.
Yeah,
I will.
Sam, bro, we need you to pull up now, bro.
I remember the
I'll
time
I'll buy some plane tickets today.
today.
No
Yeah,
cap.
bro.
I'll do
Let's
it.
go.
No,
Pull
no,
up,
I'll
pull up over
screenshot.
the weekend.
I'm free, bro,
I'm
honestly.
free. I'm chilling, bro. You're more
I don't
than
know if I
welcome.
could this weekend, but I definitely can here soon.
Make it happen. Make it happen.
Definitely make
Why
it
not
happen.
this
We'll
weekend,
make it
Sam? Why
happen.
not?
Make it happen. I
Why
got
not, bro?
I got due responsibilities.
Bring the parrot. Bring your girl. Bring them all. Bring the whole squad.
Oh yeah, my girl will come.
All right, let's get
I
it.
don't know if
Yeah.
we'll bring the bird though.
Bring the
Bro,
bird.
you gotta bring Tony.
Come here,
Bring the
Tom.
bird, bro.
She's looking at me. Come here.
Bring her, bro.
Guarantee you, Kingston has a problem with the bird. Get him out of here.
Dude, yeah, that's the
Up
thing.
and-
She gets a little nippy. I don't know if I trust her around the young kids, but if
The
that were
one-
to ever happen though, I'd tell them just give her a smack if she bites you. Like just smack her, bro.
Bro, the one thing at my house is like
Smack
you,
her.
you will get like
Yo.
genuine love from Alea and Maverick. They'll come up to you, they give you high fives, hug you, but you gotta earn it from Kingston. Like that dude is tough. He don't want
Oh,
no
yeah.
part
I
of you
know,
until
right?
you earn that.
Bro, he stares at you, bro.
He's
He
a chick.
analyzes
For real.
you. He's like, not sure about you, bro.
Yo, I have to watch you a little bit. Is what he kind
He
of
really
said.
does, bro.
Yo,
I
Nick,
like
for
that.
real. First time I was there too, he wouldn't even, he was.
He'll give you the
crying
side
in
eye
the
and
song.
all that. He'll give you a side eye, everything.
Bro,
He's
Really?
like, who
now,
is this dude in my
he wanted
crib?
high fives every time.
Yeah, yeah. Give him some time though. He'll be high fiving and running up to you and doing all the good stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, you gotta look at this picture, bro. This right here.
Which
This
one?
right here. Boom. Look at that.
Kingman, real
Imagine
G.
we had
Hey, the
Sam
squad.
Capital in that
Man.
picture.
Let's go.
That's fire, bro.
Yo.
There it is.
Yo.
Stephen B was in the office. That's right. See, Melly doesn't have a man bun. I promise. That's just my.
That's your
Camera.
microphone. That's a camera.
Oh,
Yo.
epic! I forgot about
It's
this
funny.
one.
I actually thought that's what that was at first. That's crazy.
Hey, what's this?
Yo, that's sick.
A
though,
chair.
bro.
Oh my God! Wow, a chair. You think I'd sit in it every now and then? Yo, that's epic. Stephen B, baby.
Just
Let's go.
decoration.
See Melly.
The chair is
Green.
just a prop in the office.
Look in the background. Of course, there's some charts going on in the back.
No,
Like,
I need to be there for a meetup. That would be
Bro.
sick too, bro.
bro, you have
You got
to.
the charts and
Epic.
the time.
That's like a dream right there.
Epic.
Hell yeah, bro. A dream that's gonna come true.
See Melly had that man
Alright.
bun.
Yo.
We
Melly
drank like
nice, man
hundreds
bun.
of gallons of water that weekend.
Bro, we got
Oh,
so.
I
For
bet.
real, man.
We drank so much that
Yo.
weekend. We woke up so
We drank so
hydrated,
much,
hydrated the next day. It was incredible.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Stephen B, let's go.
The only dude we were missing.
The bird will thank me if I take it to Florida. Yeah, it probably would.
Probably.
I tell my girlfriend that I'm like, that's what we could do. We get a little like a gazebo. Move down to Florida, have a little backyard patio thing. Get a couple of them.
There you
Get
go.
tone some friends. Have a green one, green tone, a blue tone, red tone.
I like it.
We'll have like 5 tones.
All right, we got
I have
news
to keep 'em
coming.
outside though.
Keep him outside. No, we got a room for him. We got a room
Dude,
for him.
sometimes they get so loud, bro.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
I say that this thing's preparing me for whenever I have children.
There you go. It's gonna get loud, baby. It's gonna get loud.
That's like you can look at his practice, bro.
All right, let's see how we do. 4 hours going to close bearish here. We do have a wick to fill. We got a nice potential 30-minute closure coming up. We do have news coming in here, a red folder at that as well. So we're probably going to have to let that news unfold here. Hopefully that gives us a decent top wick, and then, yeah, 4-hour top wick, and we should be good to go. So let's see if we can get a decent top wick on this candle, give the news a little minute to, you know, unwind here, and then, yeah, potential sell stops. If we can get top wicks coming up towards like 72, that'd be great. That'd be great.
I like it.
What about 15 and 30-minute supports?
The 15 support, it's there, but I'd rather like look to fill that wick here as we get the volume coming in. That's also going to be like that wick on the 4 hours. So I know it's there. I'll probably size down slightly because of it, but I like the fact that we got green numbers. Yeah, green numbers on both the news here. We have a 4 hour that's bearish. We have a 1 hour that also closed bearish below. 30-minute closing strong after grabbing the pack there here too. And 15-minute, yeah, it looks pretty good. So probably going to use that area for some management. More so down here too, like after we break the lows. So yeah, I would size down a little bit if you don't like this support, but other than that, everything else is kind of pointing us in the right direction. So let's just give this a little bit of time. It's only been 30 seconds from the open, and let's see if we can kind of, you know, make this top wick and start heading down.
Yeah, but looks good.
So there you go.
Dun, dun.
So there you go.
Correlation also money here. Higher time frames, ball goes bearish, daily bearish, probably coming down here, so looks good.
Muy bien.
Muy bien.
Muy bien, mi amigos.
Yeah, that's good. That looks good right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
you got
220.
green numbers too.
Yeah, that looks great. So, Trix, you ready? We're going to play a little trick here. Where's Trixie at? By the way, Trix, my guy goes, can you just shut up and give us a trade? We need to make some money here. I wanted to remind you, Trix, since yesterday, your comment yesterday, I've made, so while you've been waiting for me, I've been doing my thing, and I think I'm up, sheesh, like $7,000 since your wise comment yesterday. So why don't you start learning how to trade instead of trying to look for signals, right? And then you can also not need anyone to say, oh, okay, guys, now it's time to take trade. And then you can kind of go fetch the trade, right? Start to dial it in, start to be quiet a little bit more. Listen to the life stories so you can actually learn from them. And maybe it'll serve you and serve your future and all the people around you, brother.
Fire, W.
Now do a trick. Show us a trick. Rather wait on the 15-minute. Yeah, waiting on the 15 minutes actually a great idea as well. So like what we can do here is wait for the 15 closure. We make sure that the 15 candle actually closes below, and boom, we got our celery play right there. So that'll make an even better position and a better entry, I would say too. So and better stops probably. So yeah, we could wait on that too.
Yeah, stops too.
Yeah, it's gonna be 11 minutes for that. So I think what I'll probably do is I will yeah, wait for the celery play here, let the news calm down slightly, and then go from there. I think that helps us too with John's idea of that 4 hour that support sitting there too. That also gives us just another confluence that we could potentially, you know, rip down here. So if you like the trade here, I would lower your size. If we get the celery, then, you know, maybe we could start to size up a bit.
You're right, bro. That's a way better trade.
The best trade. Remember what the guy said? What the guy say? He said successful traders are focused on taking the best trades, and then the money comes second, right? Just by default, the money begins to roll in.
Bingo, bro.
I'm here for the life stories. All right, let's go. Trixie, Trixie, Trixie. Hey, how are you? Yo, Sergio, my man. How we feeling, brother? Great to see you here. Great to see you, as always.
What's up, Sergio?
You said tricks now.
Up,
Well, damn, I didn't think he was going to react on me like that. What the hell happened? Come on, man. Come on, man. Joe Biden voice. Come on, man.
So, bro, how's this session been? Any good trades?
Which one?
This session here, New York session.
Nah,
Let's
nothing
see.
going on. Just
You
waiting.
guys didn't take any trades?
Nothing yet.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Nada.
Someone maybe did. Someone, but
Nothing.
Shadows here.
Oh yeah, nah. I know someone definitely.
Bro,
A
No doubt
of-
someone took a trade.
A lot of people probably.
There's no doubt someone took a trade. Come on, man. Take the shot.
Yeah, bro. London was chalked as well.
The market's like Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Joe Biden trying to convince you to get the shot. Get the shot. Take the trade.
For
Take the
real,
trade.
bro. Always tempting you, literally.
What account do I use on the top one? I use a instant funded account. So yeah, it's my instant funded. Haven't really traded much of it. Still up about 9,000 on the account. I already took 2 payouts on this account, so haven't really done much, especially like since the restriction and all that. Mainly just been trading my live account, to be honest. Yeah, for the most part, just using Top Step to chart and all that good stuff. Yeah, live account update is actually looking pretty solid here. So let me go to just the live. Trade of 8. Yeah, so just I started trading this account on the 13th of last month, and we got 28,000 in profit already. 81% win rate, about 1.3 R, so a little over 1 R here. Never given it back. 11 trades. How many trades? 22 trades in total. 18 winners, 14 losers, and yeah, it's been pretty good. So started the account on the 13th here, and been humming along here. Started picking up size a little bit midway into that week, and numbers started getting a little bit bigger, and yeah, so that's where we're at on the live. Looking pretty good. I'm enjoying the live account. Made big money yesterday. Or not big money, but big money yesterday, big money today. So yeah, just this week alone, $7,000 on the live. So it's going pretty good. Going pretty good. So just got to keep up.
Looks like it, bro.
Taking good
Look at all
clean
that
trades.
green.
Yeah, a lot of green here.
Green.
A lot of green, just how we like it. A lot of green. What broker do I use? I just use Tradeovate. Yeah, it's a regulated futures broker. Man, oh man, oh man. Will we wait this 8 minutes?
Oh, 8 more minutes. We'll see.
289 pip stops. My golly.
Oh my goodness.
I thought that's like
The famous
28.9.
No, not right now. It used to be. Right now, the ranges are
I'm just
so
trolling.
massive, dude. It's crazy. It was 29.
Rolling.
28.9.
It was 28.9.
I remember that too, Sam.
Whoops, I got a 10 lot in right now. Whoops.
Uh-oh.
Adam, stop that.
Nah, I'm just wrong. We do a little trolling.
Stop that.
Now stop that.
Stop loss is like 4 pips away from your entry.
Just wiped out all my 10 wins with 1 loss.
Too easy.
What a-
Easy.
what a
Easy.
Great risk manager.
Something slight.
Are you a
MGC.
trader that loses on all his wins on 1 loss? You're a W.
Sounded like one of those old TV ads. Are you one of those traders that blows the account off 1 loss? If so, call this number immediately.
Call
Yeah,
this number ASAP. We'll have one of our guys talk to you. Walk you through it.
1-800 time to eat.
We'll have one of our guys walk you
Call
through
it.
it. You call the phone, Rafi answers, hello.
Yeah.
It's like Aladdin.
How can I help you?
You just feel
How can I
how
help you?
light he sounds just on the phone. Hello. Order filled.
That's
Oh, I'm over trading help.
When I trade on Tradeovate, can I show it on the screen? Still learning the platform? Yes. Actually, thanks for reminding me because I keep leaving it off the screen, and I can't catch my P&L for the reel. For the IG reels that we do. So yeah, that's a
bro.
good reminder here. So yeah, I'll definitely do that. Definitely do it.
You figured that out, right? I see, Nick.
Yeah.
Got that trade mode back up.
Oh yeah, on that was on a top one that I was looking for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions or you good?
No, I think it's good. Yeah.
Alright, but
Is it on? I don't. Yeah, trade mode. Yeah, we're good.
it's on.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure why that shut
Tradeovate's
down.
been awesome, bro.
Tradeovate's not bad. It's really
Yeah,
not.
I like it too.
I like the platform. Like I like it to execute. I don't want to like work on
no
it though.
charting on
You know,
that.
yeah, like no charting,
Really?
but like for execution, not bad at all.
Yeah.
Trade
Execution
C is pretty sweet too.
It is.
Have you tried Trade C?
I have not tried that yet. Who has it? I'll get an
Dude,
account
it's
today so I
pretty-
could try
It's
it.
pretty fresh, bro.
Me neither.
Dope.
pretty fresh
Who do we
and
get that
has
with?
Huh? You got it, Rafi?
Lucid has it, and you have
Lucid?
an app on the phone too, bro. It's fresh.
Oh wow.
It's too fresh. Yeah, and it's a real app too. You know, it's not like Top Step. Like it's a link that comes into a window kind of thing, and it's just weird. Nah, this one is an app. It's kind of like on the mobile. It looks kind of like Trade Locker in a way.
Got it. That's pretty sick then. So you can
Yeah.
kind of trade off your phone.
Yeah, if
With
you
that,
need
bro.
to.
Because
Yeah.
some people were asking me like, "Yo, how do you trade off your phone with Tradeovate?" I'm like, probably don't
Bro,
wanna
you
do
can't. You
Oh
can't.
no, bro! I try to
That's right.
figure it out,
That.
and
So
you
it's not gonna
can.
happen.
No, you can,
not
but it's just like, nah.
No.
No
Bro,
chance.
it says buy,
Yeah.
sell. You can't even see the chart.
Yeah, nah.
How would
can't.
you? Nah, I don't even know where
Maybe off
positions are
trading.
open. Where?
Maybe off TradingView on your phone, but yeah, that would be good for people
Yeah.
who trade off their phone, you know,
Bro.
using that app instead.
Trade C as in the sea, like the ocean, no C as in like capital.
Yep. TradeC. Oh wow, we got a lot of people in the chat using it. Nice. Chat, how y'all liking it? TradeC. How you guys liking TradeC? It's good. Nice.
Can
nice.
anyone using Trade C? Can you, do they have like a copy trader like Project X?
Yeah, bro. It looks like Project X. It's pretty sick.
So they have the copy trader where you can like leader and then the follower accounts and it works
Yeah.
perfectly.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Damn.
So I guess I'll try
fire,
TradeC
bro.
out then.
Yeah, bro.
You bet I'm trying that too.
No bootleg plugins.
Could someone send me a screenshot of their TradeC chart? I just want to see
Yeah,
what it
I'll
looks
send-
like.
I'll
Dude,
send-
I
I'll
knew
send
someone
you
was
one
cooking
right
up something in the background. Like they had to be trying to like create a new Project X or whatever. Like, so I'm happy about that.
here.
Bro.
I'll send you one.
Yeah, I've heard all great
RIP
things about it as
top
well.
step.
Yeah,
Top
you did.
Step's done.
Damn.
As if somebody wasn't smart enough to
Top
create their own
Top
like
step is cooked, bro.
version of it. Crazy.
Let's see
Yeah.
if this works.
Like TradingView API is like available for everyone.
Oh wow, this looks like exactly like TradingView.
This is it here?
Yeah, bro.
Damn,
Okay,
bro.
nice. Beautiful.
Nah,
Oh,
is that it? Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh wait, yeah. Yeah, it is. Never.
Trade C, yep.
Then you probably do the like right click and to place your orders and stuff all the
Yeah,
same.
it's the same. It's just the
Oh,
same.
yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm gonna show you here what it
Oh.
looks on the phone, bro.
Awesome.
How does it work? Like
Wait.
trading multiple firms? Can you do that?
I don't know
Firms?
about that. I don't know about that. I haven't gone that far.
I don't. I think it's like no. I think it's like for one firm. It's like Project X2, you couldn't connect like top one and top step, so you just
Got it.
had it on both.
Gotcha, bro.
Mm. All right, we got a closure coming up. Got a closure coming. 1 minute. Let's see what we do here. Can we hold up for the crew? Can we hold up? A lot of volume though. A lot of volume right now.
That's for sure.
Are we in the cells? We are not in the cells yet. So we were waiting for a 15 celery, but it looks like we're starting. We actually did plan on having a sell stop here, but waited for that news to come out and kind of let this 15 close. And if we close right here where we are, we should be good. It should be good to keep going. 4 hour got a top wick now. 1 hour looks good. A lot of clean range. Wick to fill. 30-minute looks great. 15's got your little support there, but higher time frames look ready to go. Ready to go here. So let's see if this candle waits for
Oh
us.
yeah, they look fire.
Dum, dum, dum.
Yes, sir.
Big Norbin, what's up, brother?
Norbin, you ready?
Too.
Hey,
Norbin, I'll
let's
see you
go.
soon, man. Ready to crush it.
Let's go, Norbin. Stop it,
No
Goldie.
mercy.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop.
Goldie, come on. No.
Goldie, leave a bottom wick.
Bum.
Come
All
on,
right,
Goldie.
4
I
hour
waited
trying
for
to
you last
move.
night. You wait for me this morning. You gotta
All
talk
right.
nice to it.
Let's
Damn.
see if we get a top wick here, and then yeah, we got potential. We got some potential. Stops are 4 hour highs here, so that should be pretty good. All right, let's see if we can get this top wick, and
let's see.
yeah, everything looks money here. So we should continue down again. Daily coming down now. 4 hour coming straight down here. 1 hour looks good. 30 looks good. 15's got the top wick, and I think that should be good for me. Yeah, so I'm gonna have a sell stop here.
Where you keep your stops?
My stops are going to be above the 4 hour high. And let's see if we can catch the 4 hour start to really move down into support here now. So we'll see. We shall see. A lot of volume though. We keep breaking the higher time frame lows too, which is good.
Yeah, I really like the 1 hour. It looks so clean. Just
4
straight
hour
down.
too looks just perfect. Yeah.
Higher time frames.
So you had three. You got it like around 51.76.
Entry or exit.
No, stops.
Stops are 5170. Yeah, 5174. Somewhere up
Okay,
there. You
cool,
guys can
cool.
keep current candle stops too if you want. That's fine. Your 4 hour highs are going to be the best. And if we can run down into that 4 hour low here, I mean, that's going to be a move. And we should get that push, right? We should get that push fairly quickly if we re-break the low. So green numbers on the dollar here as well.
You still going C risk because of 15, 30 minute supports?
Pretty much, yeah. I'm gonna be like B/C. I want to get in this trade because you got strong direction on the higher time frame. 1 hour looks good to move down here as well. You got the closure below that range, right? Let's get rid of everything here. You got a nice clean candle closing below the range on the 1 hour chart, right? So we finally get that closure. This is also the re-break of your 4 hour low there. So we're looking good on the 4 hour low. Once we break through that wick right there, we can go break even, partials here, and then I believe like full TP anywhere down in that zone down there. So higher time frames are geared up, ready to go. I do like the trade because of those reasons. I am gonna size down slightly because we have like, you know, the support there pretty much. But other than that, it looks pretty good.
Smart, bro.
Yeah.
B/C.
So I guess we can really call this like a 1 hour breakout, you know, at the end of the day. And that's why we want to keep the 1 hour candle as our stop loss. So yeah, it's basically just a 1 hour breakout, clean range to the left, moving down. And that's it. Would have loved to get it from here, but you know, sometimes you can't get what you want in life. So we can still enter as long as this is the break of the 4 hour low. I think it's still pretty good to enter on that in that area. Boom, boom. Let's dress it up so that way you guys can understand the playbook. So playbook position, what do we got? We have 1 hour breakout, closure below all this chop. We have a 4 hour bearish candle. We have a wick to fill in all this clean range to move down in. So that's what we're looking at when it comes to some of the positives of the trade here. And now some of the negatives would be 30-minute has a minor support. 15-minute has a minor support. Although we closed below slightly, we still have it there. So that's where you want to really base this trade off the 1 hour and have it look something like this. Stops up here, TP down here, right? And that's pretty much a trade. Boom. So we'll see. We'll see if we get activated. I'm actually glad we didn't get into that other position because we probably would have hung on here and
Definitely, bro.
yeah, we would have been in this trade right now. So probably wouldn't have gone break even just yet, but
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm glad you didn't execute it either. That's what waiting can do.
Yep.
Now you can get in right when the move happens.
And just keep in mind the ranges are huge, right? So again, normally this would be, 35 pips, but in this case it's 350, right? So it is what it is. It's the ranges you're trading. If you don't want to trade those ranges, then don't trade. But if that keeps you out of trading, then guess what? You won't be trading for like you haven't been trading all last month, and you probably won't be trading at all this month because the ranges are what they are. We can't control that. We can control our size though, right? And what we put on the trade and make sure we're still in good standings on our account. MGC
Facts,
getting
bro.
rejected on the Ignite account. Yeah, it might be top one. Did top one lift the restriction yet or no?
Nope. Not till the 15th, right, chat? Yeah.
15th.
The 15th of March, they'll, I guess, not have those restrictions anymore. Or
I guess
they're gonna
so.
update us.
How come we didn't take it on the last 15? Because we were hoping that we could get a better entry, right? So we were hoping that candle can close like this, sit tight and wait for us. So we were kind of settling in for a better move, seeing if we can get that right and then enter. But it's fine. You know, in the beginning I did have a sell stop there, but with news coming out, you want to give that first 15-minute candle just a little bit of time to open up, right? So sometimes I like to do that when red folders come out, and then, you know, hoping for this coming in next. Now the only issue is this candle closed like more so like that. So notice how we're still trending though, right? We're still kind of candlestick trending here. You got a high, you got a low, high, low, high, low, high, low, maybe. Yeah. How low can you go? How low can you go? So we'll see. Break even point for me is when we probably push through that 4-hour low. So that previous 4-hour low right here, that gives us roughly about like 80, 100 pips right there. So that would definitely be some break even, and then yeah. And guess what? If you don't like the trade, if you don't understand it, don't take it. Don't take the trade.
Won't cost you anything.
Guys, don't take this trade. If this 25 closes strong bullish, 25, I don't really look at the 25 minute, but if we close back in the chop, then we delete it. If we stay below, then I continue to look for the sell.
Hold on, let me look at this 25-minute time frame.
I've never looked at the 20-minute, 25. I've only looked at the weekly, daily, 4-hour, 2-hour, 1 hour, 30 and 15 and 5 and 1 and all that, but never really looked at a 20-minute.
Bro, imagine if we did like the 2-hour chart and the 20-minute chart and then like the 10-minute chart.
Yeah. That'd be epic.
Bro, no way.
You need
That'd be,
every
like, messed up right
confluence.
there. Yeah, bro.
Yes, this is pretty much a 1-hour trade. So this is heavily based off the 1 hour and the 4 hour.
Sam, bro, we missed you last night in Asian session.
He was there.
I was there, but I just didn't have my camera or nothing on.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Just
Bro.
listening.
No, I seen the buy you got though a little bit later on your Instagram. That looked really good too. I like
Yeah, those
Yeah.
buys were nice, John.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah,
Yes,
they were.
sir.
After Asia.
Yeah.
Yeah, after Asian, around like 10, 15.
Yeah.
So like 15
Oh,
minutes or
nice.
so after Asian.
That was where was that?
Nice.
That was
So our sells were here and John's buys, yeah, he took buys right here,
Yep.
right? These
Yep,
buys?
there it was.
Oh,
Yep. I
clean.
took it off the 15-minute. It was perfect on the 30-minute, like perfect.
Yeah, that
like,
30
Yeah,
That's
it
great.
looked good on all the
Kinda-
time frames.
That's
Yeah,
good, bro.
it was. Kind of was able to get it on the flip of the 30-minute, but it was like an inverted seller on the 15-minute, so
Clean.
pretty good.
Yeah,
Clean,
W. I
15.
like that one.
Thanks.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, I've seen a lot. Yeah, right there. Yep.
Yeah, nice.
I've seen a
So
lot
were
of
you
people
in on
the
this
chat
candle?
took it as well. Yeah, I was in on that candle.
Okay,
Yep.
nice.
That's where I got
A
in.
little bit of drawdown and then boom, back up.
Little bit of drawdown. Structure is still set. We're good. We're looking good. So no, just kept it cool.
Nice.
Let it
Let's
rock.
go.
Yep. Thanks, man.
On
Yeah,
YouTube,
good
I'm
trade if you
taking
guys
loss
caught that in the
trades,
chat.
brother. We went 3 months without a loss on YouTube. I think you're on the wrong YouTube channel. It must be your other
YouTube
guru.
channel, bro.
Get out of
My
here.
man, my brother Nick.
Get out of here. I'm not sure what YouTube channel you've been on, but hasn't been this one. Okay, 5 minutes left here, so we may end up waiting on the 5 minute. So we get 30-minute closures here, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete, and let's wait on that 30 closure. We'll see how we close, and if it still looks good, we'll do it. If not, then we'll have to wait for something else, or we'll call it a session.
Maybe 30 below and 15 celery. Then,
Yeah,
bro.
50,
So
15
we'll see.
celery wouldn't be bad. Again, our entry will remain the break of the 1 hour and 4 hour lows here. So nothing changes about that. It's just, can we get some better structure in between here? Last 5 come. Yep, good idea, good idea. Yeah, see, I see you guys deleting.
Smart, bro.
She said keep watching that loss. Yo, maybe, yeah, don't come here anymore. If every time you come it's a loss, maybe every time you come, maybe you're bringing the energy, you know? Stay out of here, man. Someone delete this guy. Don't let him come on the stream anymore. It's like that movie, A Bronx Tale. He's like, get this guy out of here. I don't even want him looking at my dice. I don't even want him looking at my dice. Get him out of here. Put him in a bathroom. Throw him in a bathroom. I'm just kidding. You're more than welcome, man. Just chill out. Just chill out. Just make sure you're on the right stream, you know, before you type some stuff. He's a bad omen. Get him out of here. NQ hitting 4 hour targets. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Yeah, we just ended up continuing to move here today. Continuing to move. Yeah, we are starting to come into targets. Let's see the 4 hour. Yeah, coming into that wick area. So we'll see. We'll see. Just the daily on NQ is just really unappetizing. Just not looking good. You know, just a lot of confusion. So very, very tough. But yeah, this actually doesn't look too bad. So let's see what we do up here. If we start to show some signs, then maybe we can look for executions.
All right, brothers and sisters, I'm gonna head out. I gotta be in a place here in about 20 minutes. So,
all right, brother.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Hopefully
pulling
you
up.
guys catch something here.
Oh,
And
man.
I'll see
Have
you
a good
guys in
day,
Asia
bro.
session.
See
Yeah,
you
Robbie, have a
there.
great day, brother.
We'll be looking
Have a
forward
good
to
day,
it.
brother.
Yo,
Asian
before I
session.
go,
See you, man.
remember,
Peace out. Have a
stay
great
out of
day.
trouble.
Stay out of trouble.
Yeah. Stay out
Let's
of trouble.
get it.
Okay.
All right,
Take
guys,
care.
see y'all later.
Oh, you too. Stay out
Blessings.
of trouble, bro.
Take care. Brush your hair.
Yeah, I love Rafi, bro.
Take
He's so
care.
awesome.
Brush your hair. The chosen
That
one.
sounds like my dad before I head off for school.
Hey, bud. Stay out of trouble. Rafi. He said I was chosen, baby.
Yeah, I love that last name, bro. I turn, I look at Bella, I go, you hear him? I say, yeah, that's why he's him.
He's
That's why
Himothy.
he's him.
He's Himothy.
Yep. Timothy.
Do you trade silver? I don't, but I can look at it for you, of course. Silver. Yeah, very similar price action to gold. Let's go over to the daily here. Looks like we are bearish, just like gold is. If we go to the 4 hour, we see that we also close bearish, so looking pretty good. Very similar to gold. 1 hour been moving down a bit, right? Kind of got your closure below. You got clean traffic to the left. Now look, let me explain something here too, right? So overextended, yeah, would you say? But like now you've got to realize that there's a new 4 hour candle, right? So chances are you won't, if the 4 hour candle wants to go down, it's not going to go way up and create a whole bunch of structure most cases. So being that you got that 1 hour closure, you can settle for a 1 hour celery or a 30-minute celery or 15 minutes, something like that, because now you're on the move, right? So you're not in between a 4 hour candle anymore. You're at the beginning of one where one is getting started, most likely going to want to make its top wick and then break its own lows. So the chances of you getting price action on the open of that new 4 hour candle, like that looks up and down like this, is probably low, right? So a lot of times what'll happen is on the front of that 4 hour, you'll get the top wick, right? And then that alone makes it no longer overextended a bit, because now you got a brand new candle in front of you. So usually that candle is going to want to make a top wick. Sometimes it will give you structure, but there will be times where it won't, where you'll just see that wick here, and then maybe you get the 15-minute celery, right? Or the 15-minute little closure below. But a lot of times that 1 hour and stuff won't really give you much structure. It'll just give you that top wick. If you're midway through the 4 hour, all right, that's a different story. But right on the open, typically you're going to get the top wick and price going to want to make some moves there. So 30-minute also closed below. Looks a little bit better than gold, I'd say, just because you don't have that little minor support there. So yeah, sells look good. Just got to wait. You got to wait on it.
Very good job on avoiding that first trade, bro.
Oh, hell
honestly.
yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Look at that. Coming to that support and rejected.
Yep.
W waiting for extra confirmation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Remember the best trade. What did the guy say? He said, what did he say? He said, let me go back to my page.
Trader.
He said,
Trader.
what did he say? It's deleted. There it is.
Oh, I got it right here, bro. The goal of a successful trader is to make the best trades. Money is secondary.
Listen to Alexander, multi-millionaire. What does he say? Execution first, money follows.
Exactly.
What did he say here? Best trades. What did he say here? Money is secondary. So you're going to listen to Alexander Elder, who made millions and millions of dollars day trading, or are you going to listen to Jimmy Ding Dong and these guys in the live chat? Yo, man, where's the trade? Where's the trade? We got to make, what are they saying? Money. We got to make money. Money, right? That's the word they're using. We got to make money. See, they don't understand the game that they're playing. They just don't understand it yet, and that's okay. Not everyone needs to understand the game, right? You need to understand the game, right? That's all. The only person that has to understand is you. Best trades, not the money, right? Best trades lead to money, right? Secondary, the word says. Secondary. So successful traders, the goal is to take the best trades. Execution ideas first, money follows. Money follows. So you take your pick.
And
Alexander or Jimmy Ding Dong?
just like your job out there, right? I mean, you're there to get paid, but you got to do the job to get paid. So you don't get paid until you do the job, right? Like any job out there that you get paid for, right? Like the money is secondary to doing the job, right? So you do the job and then you get the pay.
Yep.
Training's the same way. The job here is just to follow your plan, to follow your rules, right? And money will be a byproduct to that. But unless you don't do that job, right, or unless you do that job, then you won't get paid, right? The money comes with doing the job. So think about that too, and just like other experiences in life, like your work experiences, like having a job out there.
Yep.
It's the same way, and I know I treat it the same way as well.
Yeah. So 30 buys are a little tough because our 4 hours bearish, right? So we know that if our 4 hours bearish, then we're going to need what? In order to take a buy, we're most likely going to need a little range too. So what does that look like? That looks like this. That looks like a candle closure, something like this, right? And then another candle closing above. So we can start to say, okay, there may not be a fake out here anymore, right? Now we can officially start to move up. So if we're going against that 4 hour, it's best to wait on the range too, as we always do, to just protect you, you know, from getting faked out. Remember we talked about this concept here earlier when I drew it up over here on the side. We talked about the 4 hour, the range 2, the range 1, and all that good stuff. Now you get to apply, right? Now you get to face temptation dead on and apply what you learned earlier in the session about having patience and discipline here and not getting in on this buy, because that could be where the 4 hour fakes out, right? Because if you buy here, again, 4 hour can keep running, of course, but if you buy here and this 4 hour candle is trying to direct the other one to move down after making a top wick, then that's where the fake outs tend to happen, right here. So range 2 breakout for the buys and a simple closure back below for the sells. Yeah, well, you're listening? Did you pay attention to that earlier? Getting bored, let's get it. Good. That might mean a trade's coming.
You seen that? Why does that require me to get
Yo,
blamed?
what's that have to do with...
Yeah.
I'm getting bored, you know what? It's all Sam's fault.
Yeah, let's just get Sam, bro. Yo, whenever you said Jimmy Ding Dong, someone typed it in the chat. Andre, bro, he typed it in the chat and it popped up at the bottom of the screen like 2 seconds right before you said it. That
No
was so
way.
funny,
No.
bro. He knows you.
He
Dude.
knows.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, you know
That
you're
was
being...
so funny, bro.
Yeah, I saw that too.
You know you're being mentored when you can start
Yeah, it
to
was.
finish your mentor's sentences. That's how you know you're
Yeah.
taking mentorships for real.
For real, bro.
I can do that with Nick.
That's the best.
That was awesome.
Definitely.
Nick, say a sentence. Let me finish it.
Strive to be the best you can be. Nourish your mind and body, and
I know it. Spirit.
And your mind and soul.
Educate yourself every day till the day you die. Now, that's just a quote that I'd be saying from time to time. Strive. That's one of my favorite quotes ever spoken. Strive to be the best you that you could be. Nourish your mind and body, and educate yourself every day until the day you die. Right? Keep learning. What did it say? Educate yourself every day until the day you die. Wow. And some of you guys are like, I got a high school graduate. I don't need to read a book. Like, shut up. Shut up. You need to read the books.
Sorry.
All right? You need to read the books.
Strive to be the best you every day, and nourish your mind, body, and soul. What else?
That's not what I didn't say soul. I said nourish your mind and body, and then educate yourself every day until the day you die. You should, when you pass away at 199 years old, you should be midway through a personal growth and development book. Yeah, someone should come and find you peacefully passed on in your bed and look at your bedstand and see a book with a bookmark and a goal in it. Whew. Whew. 99 years old, 199 years old. That should always be the case. Yeah, when
grandkids are gonna see.
Yep. What book did you leave off, and what was the goal at the end? Write your goal on the bookmark. Yep, that's where I keep my goals. Right on the bookmark.
Love it, man. I love it.
Okay, let's look at NQ here. What time we got? 10:30. It's closing time for me coming pretty soon. So if we don't get anything setting up here in the next like 15 minutes, that will probably do it for me. But we'll see. We are in this overall 1 hour ejection zone. So 30 minutes trying to come up with something. So we'll see. And the dentures? Yeah, hopefully you don't need dentures, you know? Hopefully you get rid of the American-made toothpaste and start brushing your teeth with salt and mineral water, and you'll regain all the strength in your teeth, and you'll never have to go to the dentist again. You won't need the dentures. Your teeth represent your bones, you know? Got to keep them strong. Weak teeth, weak bones.
Definitely. At least fluoride free.
What do you guys do instead of like brushing your teeth?
Hey, by the way, go read the back of the toothpaste. It says, do not swallow. If you do happen to swallow, go to medical emergency service as soon as possible. Yeah, you probably don't want to brush your teeth with that. Oh, don't worry, man. The kids, don't worry. It just tastes good. You think the kids ain't swallowing that toothpaste? Come on. Come on.
Magnus, do you use toothpaste?
Yeah, fluoride free only.
Oh, okay, nice, bro.
Now
Send
all
me
you
the
need
link.
is salt, real salt, and coconut oil, and boom, you are good to go.
Coconut oil.
Much
fire.
better than toothpaste.
Oil pulling.
Coconut oil.
A strong salty water, some coconut oil, some like that like pulling oil. That's really good. Most of the time, you don't even need to brush. You should still brush lightly, but you literally all you gotta do is just swish it, baby. Swish it. Swish
Like
it.
a biohack right there.
Give it like 2 to 3 minutes of swishing around. Swish.
You said what? Just like super salty water and then coconut oil?
Yeah, some coconut oil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take your
Alright.
toothbrush. You should brush with
Try
it.
that.
Yeah, brush with
water.
it, and then do the whole swishy
Salt
swooshy.
water actually kills toxins that produce bad breath in your mouth.
Yeah.
So if you have bad breath right now and you get salt water and you like gargle it up and rinse it out in your mouth, bro, your bad breath will disappear.
Yeah.
Your
that's
your
fire.
cavities will go away.
I'm just
too.
interested.
Real good salt,
I'm just interested.
Bro, believe it or not, your
Salt.
cavity. Bro, the dentist told me I had a bunch of cavities, went back, no cavities. How'd that happen?
Wait.
Damn, bro.
Nah, for real?
Yeah. How'd that happen? I saved myself $9,000 and a bunch of aluminum going into my my teeth and all that.
That's why I
Dudes
don't
wanted
go
to
the dentist,
disrupt
bro.
my nervous system, disconnect me from my pineal gland and all that, man, and spend and pay $8,000-9,000 to do it. Imagine that. That'd be pretty stupid.
That's honestly sad, bro.
Damn. What do? You said you use salt water and coconut oil, and that's it, and it fixed itself.
Pretty much, yeah. Literally, I don't need too much. Obviously, don't eat much sugar, don't eat things that are bad for your teeth, right? Like, but all that combined, yes, absolutely. Yes, I would never use mouthwash. Never use mouthwash. Go read the ingredients on mouthwash. I would not recommend that at all. By the way, your breath still stinks when you use mouthwash. If your gut is bad and you're not doing this, your breath still stinks.
It makes it worse. That's the thing. Like that's why they get recurring revenue on it, you know, because you guys always need it. That's what mouthwash does. Like, makes your bad breath worse. It helps in the short term, but then hurts in the long term.
No,
it's
no,
like bad winds.
No lie. I went to the dentist. They presented me the whole idea that I can have a subscription to this dentist. Basically, I wrote a review and I said, man, you got some really good salespeople there, really good. Not many dentists, but a lot of great salespeople. Because all they were doing was selling over there. I was like, wow, man, wow. So it was honestly pretty sad. Oil pulling is best for teeth and gums. Yeah,
money.
Man.
Damn, bro. Yeah, that would make sense. They would do the same sort of like, you know, thing with the wisdom teeth.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure the wisdom teeth could be good. Anyone?
Bro.
We're gonna take your wisdom teeth out.
Don't tell me that you're not supposed to get them removed, bro.
No, you're not supposed to get anything removed, dude.
You're not supposed to.
You lying, dude. I had 6.
If they weren't supposed to be there, God wouldn't have put them there, dude.
It took all my wisdom from me, bro. I had all 6.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I have my X-rays still.
There must be some sort of wisdom in the wisdom teeth, because I don't know why they're trying to take it. Damn.
That's what I mean. There must be, bro.
They say, yo, give me those wisdom teeth. Give me all the wisdom.
Yeah, I guess if they cause you pain, then alright, I understand.
Well, I had 6 of them, so they were like, you should get this out or it gonna hurt. And honestly, I was like, sure. Cause I was like young and whatnot. I was probably like 16 or 17. Dude, the day after, like when I woke up, bro, it was so much pain. It was crazy.
Dude, I bet, bro.
I was
they
like,
knock you out too?
No.
Oh, nah?
No, they just stopped doing that and giving people, like, obviously I would much rather like all the opioids and stuff to, but they said they used to give people Vicodin and they just had me like, I don't know, dude. I just ended up falling asleep there, and then next
they were like, hopefully this one gets addicted to the pain.
Yeah. I think
Did you
that's
just say
they
they
did.
Just kidding.
They knocked me out with laughing gas, and then that was it. I didn't get anything for after or nothing.
Bro, what the?
They said laughing gas.
I
See ya.
think, like,
It is what it is. But I don't know. They were telling me, they were like, you have 6? That's going to hurt a lot whenever you get older or whatever, and it's going to grow in. And so I was like, how do I even have 6? Because I thought you were supposed to have 4. And they said, well, some people have
You're
6.
extra special.
Some people have 8. And he said he's seen one person with 10. I was like, that's crazy.
hey, man. Stop the cap. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, nah. I'll see if I can find that.
He's like, usually
I
you
have
got
my
4, but-
X-rays. I know. I must have had extra wisdom, bro. They tried to take it all.
Hey, this is heating
Oh,
up.
man.
15-minute coming back here, baby.
Yeah, it don't look too bad.
Did we get the buzzer beater we've been looking for? By the way, great job at avoiding those sells earlier. I mean, just like John said, we were not going to settle for, the okay setup when there could be just such a better setup coming up here. So, yeah, let's see if we get it. Now we got a
take
4-hour
the sub
top weight.
support? Wait for a pullback, yep. It's usually 4 teeth, but you got 6, and I'm trying to take my family on a vacay this next month, so.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. See, he's like,
So let's just remove them all.
I'll take them all. Here, I
Wait, so-
found the X-ray of it. Copy. It's actually kind of hard to tell with the top ones. Why can't I open this?
Wow, look at this move here.
Here we go.
We're coming downtown.
You can always wait for closure below support.
Yeah, we could do that too. If we close too close to it, then we can wait for the closure below.
Yeah, because I would have liked to get it up top there. Up top
Yeah,
there at the range.
at 65 there.
Imagine how wise Sam could have been.
Otherwise 30 in bet.
Man had
Yeah,
6 of
imagine how
them.
much smarter I'd be today, bro.
He had 2 extras. He might be the
Took it all
rebirth
out.
of Solomon. You never know. My goodness.
That's a little trippy, bro. That picture.
Yeah, I think if you look at the top right side, you can kind of see it the easiest. There's like a little blob circle underneath the other one. It's like up in there.
Teeth are looking solid though, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Teeth are
damn.
looking solid.
That's why I was asking about the coconut, bro. I've always
Yo,
like to take
teeth
care of
are
my teeth.
solid, bro.
Yeah, hit that. All right, man. I think we're good. So if we get a top wick here, we should be golden to continue down on the 4 hour, continue down on the 1 hour here. So let's see. Gonna need a top wick for sure. For sure. So let's wait on that. And if we can get it, we can get it. If we can get it, we can get it. 14 and a bottle of Xbox. Oh, man. Chilling. What a life. Your sell direction on gold is still going. Yeah, now that we got a 15 closure, we'll wait for a top wick and see if we can execute here. Yep. Yeah, 4 hour lows are sitting down there too, so everything looks pretty good for the 4 hour to continue moving bearish here. We'll see. We'll see. Am I trading gold? Yes. Yep. How'd you even get that X-ray, bro?
They
Girls
sent me.
close
They
with
sent them
it.
to me because I asked them. I was like,
X-ray.
I have
Oh,
it's
they're
like
looking
on
good.
my Google Drive.
Really are though, bro.
Oh, look, is that them under there?
So yeah, that's the bottom ones, and then so I had 4 on the top, and then those 2 on the bottom you could see.
Dang.
If you look on the top right a little bit, you can kind of see it looks. Yeah, they're right there, and then you can kind of see it's like 1 and 2, one behind, in front, one behind.
Yeah, I see it.
And then same thing on the other side.
Yeah, so what we're looking at here. So you see, so
This is our new setup.
where's the dentist? I think there's a dentist in the chat. What's going on here, Doc? And here.
I got some long teeth, bro.
That's like how they explain it, bro.
Behind the
Maybe
gums,
jaws.
you got extra long.
Yeah.
Yo, word, bro.
Oh,
those
yeah.
teeth,
He's gummed up.
those teeth,
In
those teeth. Look
1st
like
of
they
March in like 2028.
Wait, yeah, when would that have been? Hold on, let me see.
Scalpel, please. We got a
Scalpel.
standard on 11, and
Sponge.
looks like we got another one on 7, and 14 looks the same
like
too.
L-
Yeah,
11,
14 is gonna be the same.
L12.
Yep, and moving over to 8. They're like touching it. They're like moving. Yeah, moving over. Yeah, same thing on 13. Same thing on 13. Like,
And
yo,
then they're trying to talk
hold
to you
on,
while
fill
your-
me in
their
on what's
hands
going
are
on
in
here.
your
What are you
mouth.
guys talking about?
That's exactly how it sounds.
Poking
Then
my
they're like,
damn
"Yeah, it's gonna
gums.
cost
Talking about this one too. What you talking about? This one too? What?
It says it's from March 28th. That's when that was.
March
when?
28. Oh, okay. That was a year ago.
2018.
Yeah. Oh, 2018.
No,
Oh,
no.
man.
Yeah, it was. That was like 8 years ago now. Yeah.
Those teeth look like they can munch on some chunky monkey.
Yes,
You know, cavities are out.
Down that walnut
Bring
that's
on the
it.
ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah, right. They're showing you your teeth, and they're like, "Yeah, it's gonna cost like a couple thousand."
No more cavities.
As they're
We're good.
explaining the X-ray.
Yeah, I don't even know what it. I don't even know how much it's been or anything yet, bro.
Yo, dentist talking about we got a subscription program. Like, you think I want to come here every month? Get out of here with that. I don't wanna
Yeah,
s-
right.
That might be one of the hardest things to do. Sell a dentist subscription-based like business model, man. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, bro.
That's wild. Like, yo, it's funny.
It's been a minute since I've been to the dentist, bro.
Go check it out, bro. Go check them out.
Nah, I'm okay.
All right, 1 hour. What's good? What's good? 4 hour wants to go.
Yeah, let's wait.
It wants to go, but man, this lower time frame is holding everything up here.
It's
The
taking everyone's
supports.
liquidity.
Those supports are the
It's
holdup.
robbing
I
people
think.
right now.
Those supports right now, are like,
It goes. Oh, it looks good though.
Yeah. 30 looks good. We'll see. We got 10 minutes now, so we'll see. We got no top wick on this candle, but I see a long opportunity on number 13 here. So, yo, fill me in. You talking about my teeth like that?
On number 13.
What's going on?
They just fill you in on the price.
They're like, ooh, 16. Did you see 16? Ugh. Yeah, write down 16. Highlight 16. Oh my god, highlight 17 as well. I'm like, wait, what? What? What's the entry you're aiming for? I am aiming for, it just depends now, you know. I mean, I wanted to see if we can maybe get a sell right here if this candle made a top wick or whatever. I mean, there's been multiple plans drawn up here, just nothing has come together just yet. So there's no entry yet. Yeah, there is no area in which I'm looking to enter at the moment. What time frame? This is the 15. We could even bring this down here, right? And kind of trap price right here. And now we got range, because now if we close back above, we got our range 2 breakout, right? So now we are allowed to go against the 4-hour candle based off the data. So if we get that, see, we wouldn't have taken this one because this one goes against our data. We're not allowed to do that, right? We have a job to do, data to follow, and the data states don't buy there, right? The data also states, you know, don't sell in this area. So we really saved ourselves from a lot of loss here today by just being like patient, right? So now if we get a closure above this, where we can fire away on the buys, because that 4-hour now be breaking its own high again, and you know, we'll have that range 2 here. So
Yeah, bro. I got the same plan as you. W.
nice. Might be a no trade day. Not gonna lie though. Not gonna lie. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. So unless we get a closure above in 8 minutes, then there's nothing on the next candle. And you know, in order to take a sell, you're gonna need this bullish closure now. So you need this candle first, and then this candle. So that's gonna be at least 20-25 minutes from now. So we see. Feels like art.
What's up,
It
Green?
really does though. Hey Green, how are you? Talk to me.
Trading.
Greenery.
Green. If we would have took trades today, we would have lost a bunch of money.
Yeah, we
But
would have
instead,
lost.
we were patient and disciplined.
Yep. Because it's
So
one thing
patience
to
and
have the
discipline is what
idea.
pays.
Yeah, like it's one thing to have the idea, but then like now you got to be disciplined to actually wait on it. Like wait for the setup, wait for the top wicks, make sure there's lower wicks and all that stuff. So it's a little bit more than just, you know, hey, let's take a trade right now. I mean, I want to trade right now. I mean, dude, I want to trade right now too. Right? I think we all want to trade right now, but that doesn't mean we can. So same thing here. I'd love to take a sell on NQ, but we got no lower wick. So guess what? Once I see that, I have 0 questions anymore. I go, no, I don't take trades after candles that are bearish close to no lower wick. So immediately once I looked at this, I say, no, the sell's not valid yet, according to our data, right? So, yeah. But look at this range on NQ, my friends. That looks lovely. Lovely. So I think if we can get a support, maybe even like a closure back above, then that will be awesome. Support here or closures above would be great. Thoughts on NQ? Yeah, if it pops back up, I like this idea. You have so much clean range. Unfortunately, this may go down in the afternoon today while I'm not around.
While we're doing some.
We'll see. We'll see. But it's not bad, though. It's not bad.
You know, we also got to keep in mind we're green from Asian session too.
Yep.
So like, one thing to execute the best trade, but to execute just a trade like while you're green, come on.
Yeah, I'm already sitting up $5,000 here today, close to 5 Gs, 4K there,
Yeah, exactly.
600 on my XFAs. So there's no, you know, no stress, no
point.
rush.
Yeah, no, not at all.
On no top wick on a bullish or bearish, but we get, let's say, a new support. Are we going to continue to on that buy or sell? Okay, so let me just try and understand that. So no bottom wick, right? Okay, in this case, it would be a new resistance though, right? So no bottom wick here, but then you move up. So I think I'm following you. right? And then we either get a closure like this. Do we keep the sell? Do we stay selling here? Is that the question? Or do we stay like selling here, like on the breakout? So great question, by the way. So if let's say the candle that closed with no lower wick on, let's say it's a 1 hour candle, it's going to be very tough to take those sells now on like a 15-minute time frame, because regardless of how you spin it, you're still taking a sell on a 1 hour candle with no lower wick on the previous one, right? So if the 1 hour candle creates its own little structure, so if it actually happens on the time frame that the no wick is on, so let's say now the next 1 hour candle closes like this, right? And then the following 1 hour candle closes bearish back below, and our direction is bearish. At that point, I will start to void that previous no wick. So at that point, I really don't care about it anymore, because we already had another 1 hour candle come through town, get a closure below, let's just say, and if the 4 hour and all that is pointing down, then I'll get into this trade now. Does that answer the question? I think that's what the question was. I think. Let me know. Does the wick give you confirmation that buyers bought it back up? I'm new. No worries. No dumb question. So the wick is really just allowing us to have some range. Like, so if there's think of the wick as range. So if you have a bearish candle here that closes and you want to sell down, you want some range there. So what happens is a lot of times you'll get a top wick, and then the next candle will fill the wick. Have you guys heard the term wick fill? Like fill the wick? That would be what it means to fill the wick. So if we know that a wick equals a range, then what does no wick mean? No range, right? So for that reason, a lot of times is this candle, as much as it wants to go down, it'll drop. And guys, I mean, how many examples have we seen? Seriously, at this point in our career, how many times have we seen that right there? So what'll happen is, although we got the closure below, this guy wants to go down, but it looks left and there's no range there, right? So there's no range for that candle to follow. So it drops down. It goes, hey, where am I going, right? There's no direction. There's no breadcrumb trail for me to continue to follow. So what does it do? It goes back up, right? So it travels back up. So that's why we never enter if the candle has no lower wick or something like that. But again, now you see this example, it's beginning to play out, isn't it, right? So let's say now the next 30-minute candle, 15-minute candle, I'm sorry, closes bearish now below the range, right? As long as that no bottom wick is not a 1 hour candle or something, then now the trade is valid again. Does that make sense? Because now you have a wick to fill, a range to fill, and some direction here for that next candle to follow. Okay, another good question, another good one. Doesn't close above the resistance, but one closes above the, hold on. So 15-minute doesn't close above resistance, but the next one closed above resistance. That means the 1 hour closed below. Resist 15. Yeah, so in that situation, you want to wait for the 15 to give you structure. Because again, just because the 1 hour closed below doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to stop, right? Who put the zone there? We did, right? We did. So the market doesn't care who we are and what we do and, you know, what our plan is. We put the zone there because of it's the way we see the market. So we stay out if it doesn't close below. But just because that happens doesn't mean that this next 1 hour candle won't move up. So with that being said, a lot of times, as long as you get, like, let's just say this is the 15-minute, right? And the 15-minute 1 hour close, something like this, all you now need, right? Because you're going to have a 15-minute that looks like this, right? From that 1 hour candle moving up. So in this case, it's okay that the 1 hour didn't close above, as long as there's other confluence, right? As long as there's higher time frame direction, clean traffic to the left, playbook setup, right? You wait on like a support or something here, and then you can look to execute on the actual breakout, right, of the zone. And now the 15-minute looks like this, and you can take the buy, and that'll kind of be like 1 hour time frame on the left, 15-minute on the right. Very similar to NQ today. The only reason I didn't get into NQ here is just because we didn't have that clear direction, right, on the higher time frame. So, you know, there are times where you want to get aggressive on these ideas. Then there are times where you want to chill out, right, and wait for more information. But yeah, good questions. Good questions. All right, what time is it? 59. 1 hour closures. Let's take a look.
Damn, bro.
Well, we tried.
Nothing.
We showed up and did our job.
Yep. Sir.
So let's just see the closure together. 1 hour or 15-minute closure coming up. The 30-minute closure is, not looking the best here. 1 hour closure, it's very, very tough. Very tough. So that's it. No familiar price action according to what I've experienced. So that'll be the day. That'll be it. You get the closure, but no follow through. Yeah. Done, son.
Great session, man.
That's done. Yeah. Hey, really, really good session. A lot of good conversations. A lot of great examples on how to not force a trade. Sometimes you're not so focused on what you need to be doing. You need to focus on what you don't need to be doing, what you need to stop doing. So if there were trades that you got in today that maybe I didn't like, and my explanation kind of played out and you got stopped out, like, look into that. Understand why I didn't like those trades, right? And go, start to dial it in from there. But yeah, I think we got paid to stay out today. We surely did.
Exactly. We got paid to follow our plan, brother. Because we avoided a lot of losses here today. So W. And
we still got all our profits from Asian.
Day. I'll take that no trade day if that means avoiding a red day, right, fam? So let's keep it moving.
Yeah. Yep. All right, G's. Yeah, this isn't too bad. You got a new hourly closure, so wait for a potential bottom wick. I'm not going to take this. I'm probably not going to take this on NQ until you get probably like an actual closure above, bottom wick, closure above, and then I'll look to take that. But yeah, that's it. New hour candle. So wait for your lower wick if you like this, and have fun. You got a lot of clean range still, but probably going to need something, probably a closure above here for NQ for me. If this candle closed a little lower, great, but we're starting to range. All right, so that is that, my friends. Good sesh. Great Sam, job, Capital, Magnus, Johnny Gems, thanks for coming through.
Pleasure.
I'll see you boys on the golf course.
Thank you for having me. It's always
see the rest of y'all in Asian, yeah?
You're the real goat, man. Just gotta keep following your lead.
Hey, yes, sir. Talk to him, John. Let him know, bro.
Yeah.
Stu, we love you, fam.
Yes, sir. Love y'all. Love you guys.
Yes,
hope you guys have a wonderful day. W's in the chat on the way out. Don't over risk. Don't over trade today. And we'll see you guys back in Asian session tonight. The rest of y'all, we'll see you guys in New York session tomorrow. Jam with me on the way out. It's been a pleasure here with y'all today. Hope you guys have a blessed one. Later. We are. High five to the pilot.
Yeah, family tight. I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts I signed with a stylist. Faces blowing up like violet. Talk about the things they're gonna say when they see me, and when they see me, they just dap me up and say good to meet me. I keep it going, flowing over this and make it look easy for me to say I do this every day of the week. I'm eager to be the one they talk about when all said and done with it. I'm the feature that they want, but then they don't when I come with it. I'm a scene, still a seat, filler, blow up the numbers, and I ain't leaving no crumbs, so you know when I'm done with it. I'm a new school vibe with an old soul, oh so great. Stay paid by the boatload, don't go chasing a wave. I'm a rowboat, blow smoke right through the face of the ozone. Oh no, I got the bag, I'm back to just double it. I'm about to pop the top, I've been bubbling. They want the spot, but I do not cut them in. They tryna plot my drop, they been huddling. Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts I signed with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet.
I know a lot of people praying for my downfall, but the only thing that I'll be down for is being top 5, but like down 4. I'm down to earth like the ground floor, but I've been flying so long I tend to ask people, what's the ground for? Man, I'm only headed up, see my flow volcanic, this the fire I erupt. Heard the fans getting rowdy cause they haven't had enough. You know I'm running the city, you just running out of luck. Yeah, I said that with my chest, I flow hard, it's no wonder they easily impressed. I'm so far, but I'm always coming back with something fresh. I never rest, where you'll never catch this ego in a nest. I invest my time in a booth, I find a piece. I used to piece the boom in my mind. My ex knows this, let me expose this. She left cause she don't wanna be with an explosive. Man, I'm just
feeling so tall I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts I signed with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet.
Diamonds just change. I've been trying to find my way. I'm tired of going through the motions. I was just trying to be down, now it's just time to be me. Now it's just time to be me. Tired of going through the motions. I was just trying to be down, now it's just time to be me. Now it's just time to be me. I'm tired of going through the motions. Trying to make it through a long day with a uniform for a shirt. So quick to lose inspiration when I'm clocking back into work. It could be worse. I ain't sleeping in the dirt. I've been going through the motions while I'm on this earth. What's it worth? All this time been passing. Feels like I'm losing passion. Please God, make something happen. It feels like nothing happens. I need changes for the better. I've been walking through the weather. I'm so used to saying never. Maybe never lasts forever. I don't know. Feel my pain when I go through the rain. Do you go through the same? Looking at them, now I gotta do me, boy, stay in my lane. I gotta live my life for the light, man. I can't wait. Yeah, I ain't going down the drain, tired of going through the motions. Days just feel the same. Why can't life just change? I've been trying to find my way. I'm tired of going through the motions. I was just trying to be down, now it's just time to be me. Now it's just time to be me. Tired of going through the motions. I was just trying to be down, now it's just time to be me. Now it's just time to be me. I'm tired of going through the motions. I got a Ford Focus, wish I had a Mercedes. Driving around the city, man, my schedule been crazy. I'm tired of being single, wish I had me a lady. I'm trying to find a promised land and someone gon' take me. Hey Chris, man, the world ain't really about you. It seems like you got something to prove. Yeah, I'm at a show, hop on the stage and go. I'm hearing a round of applause, but what if I lose my soul? All them long nights, lost in the hype, and we had to finish a song. Man, I've lost sight, looking at lights, I never let go of the phone. What if my whole life I missed the point, and then I end up alone? Emotions gon' make you a clone. Days just feel the same. Why can't life just change? I've been trying to find my way. I'm tired of going through the motions. I was just trying to be down, now it's just time to be me. Now it's just time to be me. Tired of going through the motions. I was just trying to be down, now it's just time to be me. Now it's just time to be me. I'm tired of going through the motions.
Yeah, trendsetter, whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center, hit it dead center. Bullseye, hit it the most, there's no misses. Something like fish in a barrel, it's no different. Blindfold on me, I still got the most vision. Trendsetter told them before, but they don't listen. Better, bring a better bad because I'm bigger, better. Solo, single, selling several shows at every single second. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Kinda came and crushed the competition, hope they get the message. Look, living it fast, spinning my M in the bag. I never go slow, thinking I'll crash. End up a thing in the past, they know I won't though. Big fish catching me, they gon' need a bigger boat. Ironic how the world stops when I spin a globe. Always showing up. Right. Last year's song still holding up. See the name now and they know what's up. Right. Price hit the top and it's going up. I'm a trendsetter. Whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center. Hit it dead center. Yeah, trendsetter. Whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center. Hit it dead center.
B.O.D. Get the spell check, a fact check, and prevent errors going up. See the bent lever, jalapeno hot, y'all just red peppers. All y'all copping copies, but I'm left center. And your shorty glitching on me like a text center. Hit it with a French tenor. Crazy, wait until I do the next record. I leave head severed. I don't need to hit the bench ever. But if I do, I'm PRing to the next level. Condo flights to Lufthansa. Already know who you people fans of. Call me Big Daddy in a big body Wrangler. Call me Big Daddy Adam Sandler. Bullseye, aiming for a cottage with a poolside, full size.
always showing up. Last year's song still holding up. See the name now and they know what's up. Price hit the top and it's going up. I'm a trendsetter, whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center. Hit it dead center.